Nyama that falls into the category of
a treaty
or
agreement
and all that. And the court said it does not have to do so much with formalities and all that with the nature of such agreements. Even it's as simple as an MOU, it requires
Parliament,
yes, and ratified. And the reason of the court is these things are there's an enforcement that is taking place because get more two thing. No, we had certain people who had come to the country on that matter. I'm sure at that time, to the government's case was that it was not any very binding agreement or something. So it's almost the same thing. I heard the Foreign Affairs Minister saying, it's not a binding agreement and it's just an MOU. And I understand, there's a difference between MOU
contract
and a proper contract. Yes, MOU is a bit more loose. But we share the decision of the court now. And it's one of the things that, we have to follow as a country. Decisions of the Supreme Court are things like, the NT, owing to that precedence, we don't need to have any, subjective definition of the requirements of Article 75. I know that is my honest thoughts on that. However, looking at it from the government's point of view, you can see, the Foreign Affairs Minister is playing a diplomatic game. Okay. The last time, maybe I know, it's very likely, that agreement that the Foreign Affairs, the government has had with the American government, it is based off of, wash my hand and wash your hand. And I said, most of the time, these favors are not done just in a vacuum. There's always something that is sought for in return. They've rolled back almost all their visa restrictions.
After a J deportees in the two,
Exactly.
Now, first, almost say instead of 5 years, Ghana for 3 months.
Yes.
And no reversing in Sika almost say Ghana for the better as guarantee when they return no more the best idea more reversing in
Exactly.
And your reading is that because your J deportees in the 2 months.
Yes. And at the time I even made a prediction, we had that announcement had not come out yet.
Okay.
But I knew, because if you look at the situation at hand at the time, the US's posture to Ghana and to Africa, it has been honestly hostile. Omotra, USAID.
Yeah.
Trump hardly, or the Trump administration, they hardly actually, see or fraternize with Africa so much. On more attention war, the Middle East and the Russia, Ukraine, and
the tariffs or the 2 years. So in spite of raw materials,
exactly. You see, so generally, with me, like I said, tensions between Ghana or the relations between Ghana and the US could be better.
Okay.
We've had better relations. You see, and out of the blue, it was surprising. And if you can remember that Okudita Black Pokra, he had some sort of altercation with an American official,
Senate,
senator concerning, I think, payment of loans,
American companies
that are owed. Exactly. So you can see, things were very shaky because this was our whole foreign affairs minister, our top diplomat, having a banter with them. So with me who said relations with US were not too good. Until when we heard that thing, 98.9, who said there's something coming, because if you see the position of Ghana at that point in time, we're not shy to actually tell the US our mind in certain aspects. I mean, if you listen to the president's address in the UN, you can see a lot of shade going to the US on immigration policies, and even the Foreign Affairs Minister Pokra can say, the fact say these are West African brothers. No, it's not an endorsement of the Trump policy on immigration. On immigration.
Yeah.
So
because some people within the international community, Ghana Sobo say, deportees because they are a product of harsh immigration policies of Trump.
Yeah.
And the fact to say means that yes, the harsh immigration policies in so.
Yes.
And our foreign minister says Entisa.
You understand? From that diplomatic point of view, you can understand, the decision to take these nationals, it was to get something in return. In return, in Ghana's interests. But of course, the procedure involved, that is what seems to be controversial. And I know me who the interview between the Foreign Affairs Minister and then
Bernard
Avenue, and they had that back and forth. You can, but I think, sir, from my personal opinion, the Margaret Banfo case is very clear on such matters, and I hope, sir, the government would take steps quickly to go to Parliament. It shouldn't be a problem.
Also majority in Parliament.
You know, and share any big deal, science. I don't get why they are dragging their feet on that. But if you're looking at it from the diplomatic point of view, I personally, if they say this is very good diplomatic work, and I feel say we should get a lot more out of it.
And okay, no, I'm just running through my mind. Say, okay, say you see, say Foreign Affairs Minister no play a diplomatic game.
Yes,
and it is because sorry and Niemana SC between Ghana and the US. Now, as a relationship, no, na emunjo yes.
Yes.
Inti ye say a bed jisa deportees. Na near US for na ya MY no. Ye jina deportees the sonanka ye de disam komono na anka sanema.
Yes.
And he's been able to achieve that.
Exactly.
And to that extent, Tubaka say he played a smart diplomatic game, Anna.
Yeah, well, yes, for us, because if you are comparing what we are getting from them to what we are, what they're also getting from us, if they say it's not so much. First of all, how many people even came? First of all, the first batch now we are 14.
14.
Right? Later, I can say 40 will come.
Yes.
Now when they come, so already we have this policy that African nationals West African nationals are always welcome to
at least more 90 days.
90 days, exactly. So it's like essential. You understand? The only problem is maybe concerns of human rights abuses and all that, and then the fact that there are concerns of some of these deportees not wanting to come to Ghana, and fear of going back to their countries because some of them also go to the US to seek asylum. And from the way things are going, who say asylum seekers are even not exempt from some of these deportations. Some of those issues can be spoken about. That's a separate matter. But if you are looking at, because diplomacy, essentially, it is to get results in your country's interests. That is essentially what it should be. You take diplomatic decisions, you should get something in return. But if they say we should have gotten a lot more in return, it's a good start. But something like the AWOGA should have been restored.
Okay.
You see, something like maybe the tariffs, we should be talking more about it because idea we it has some small reputational damage to us. Even though we are trying to spin it as we are saving our West African brothers, but if you're looking at it from the human rights abuses tangent, a lot of people are not happy about it. I mean, it's even evident crying suits by the Democracy Hub against the government. Share reliefs now. A lot of issues concerning breaches of international law and things are in it.
From the US side, say the US for air approach, and
then we have obviously complicit in this because they are seeking release. They are seeking the release from the Supreme Court. Say Supreme Court should declare that this is an unconstitutional.
Omo acceptance, null and void.
Yes,
and omo premise near the fact to say Article 75 has been abused.
Okay. Yes. The whole agreement should be. The whole agreement is not constitutional because it hasn't gone through the right process. And of course, like I said, even all these other issues concerning breaches of international law and things, because in Ghana, we are also part of the Committee of Nations.
That's right.
We recognize international law. That's why I feel the Foreign Affairs Ministry needs to work a bit hard to get more.
I sit and ask myself, how did the same government get it wrong twice? Interestingly, the Margaret Banfo case, the Deputy Attorney General then, I think was Dominic Kayini, and then Attorney General. And on no Jina court or argue on behalf of the state. And now really never to Abontino, so near clear me. Near Mammy Busa say, how can the same government get it wrong twice? And they say, in the Okuja Blackwa interview with Bernard Avile, Okase Omo consulted Attorney General.
Yeah.
The same Dominica Yene.
Yes.
And Okacho Omo say, where MOU? Now, it doesn't warrant parliamentary ratification. It is the same precedent then and now. I mean,
well, I feel say to some extent.
No,
and yes, from the foreign minister's point of view, if they say there's an attempt to make this formal.
Okay.
You see, between Ghana and then, so when it now becomes formal, now almost their parliament.
After 14 people have already come.
Yes, yes, because it's if they say they want to now make it formal, so that they go ahead to do that. Because almost per se, something that's at its early stages, no, then knowing that it's going to become formal, no, now they are already rushing to parliament for ratification. So that is the point of view I'm seeing things from the government. Also, so the foreign affairs minister said something. Okay, I said there have been a lot of MOUs. So that means that even the previous administration,
Anchor
Parliament, exactly. That means that even the previous administration, they were engaging in things like this.
But he never mentioned one of such.
Yeah, I mean,
as to whether
you are taking his word for it. You are taking his word for it. And I am telling about from the former foreign affairs
because
minister,
one year specific.
You know, but say, Anka, if they have not done anything like this, it's a claim. I say if they have not done anything like that, say almost me about because they not done anything like that. But of course, as I said, my position is the judgment was very, very clear, and I think it was Sophia Kufu who presided over it. Yes, and I can say like she was very, very unambiguous in saying all these things, all these loose agreements, it falls under things that should be ratified under Article 75 by Parliament. I don't think it's too late for the government to go to Parliament and then have this ratified. As I said, if they say they are preparing a proper document to present to Parliament for Parliament to ratify, but you know it's
after the fact.
You see, after the fact, that's where the problem comes.
Interesting. But I'm not. I mean, some consequences be a buyer because there is a Supreme Court ruling. First of all, is the constitutional provision Article 75. In the case of Gitmo 2, Omubuso, there was no consequence. And then the same Article 75, Omubuso, and almost the Supreme Court ruling also. In such matters, obi an bear consequence be an baby.
Well, so practically, no. If you are going to be practical about a lot of things, no, we won't say. At the end of the day, with even the democracy hub matter, no, the Supreme Court is likely to reaffirm our decision. No? That is, if the Supreme Court decides to keep that, because only the Supreme Court, no, they reserve the right to change their earlier stance on any matter. But at the end of the day, no, it's.
But is it likely some versus almost stars, especially when it was almost a majority decision? Nipa bakupen a dissent.
You never know.
You never know.
Maybe
and there are new justices now.
There are new justices. Yes,
different thoughts.
Exactly. And Ukrauka say is the former Attorney General, the former Deputy Attorney General, who is now Attorney General, who is now come to argue this case into your experience of that. So we don't know the legal arguments he's going to make.
Okay.
To the Supreme Court for the Supreme Court to accept his argument. Of course, if he makes the argument before the Supreme Court, say, for this and this reasons, because we've not seen the response from government. Yet. This and this reason, and the Supreme Court sides with him. Nature say, as it stands now, the Supreme Court, all they have to do is in such matters is to perform their roles of checks and balances.
Okay.
I'm not sure they will say way too man. I said no. I'm not sure that they are going to go about that.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
to an amount or Chidi. I also could do a story now on any different. Now, before Chidi, you can look at Kobe outside for a pattern could be so. Now, a crony acquire, no one said, you see a friend is saying, Bim, a train and the court, that it is Konyako Ayu. What that is you, and now, two Galamsey, no, they sound fine. And then woman, if this is why you and you see any come for me, a good in common, you saw me. If I am the Amuti Queen, no more, yes, I know where we are. Then, I'm not per se, no yama or mine. I need you, and it's a own dear, and go for being Abba. And yes, I deal with the own post or more car. There, a cool for a him for no. And then political heads, you know, things move wrong. And you know, I'm not going to make cash. But when you come for me now, Galamsey, but you are, you know, I see now you know, I'm fire no one company cool. Now you're trying to more. Nina, a better than you should finish now, almost on this, so am I in your annual? Thanks to Fino. Input na yɛde was yɛde so na anama yɛ tu yɛ no after this anama yi no yɛyɛ press conference ɛna yɛde tu ka sɛ yɛba de hyia na as TUC no yɛnkura bata union sɛ ase na baako 34 yɛka yɛ ho bom na map out the strategy the pressure to aban so na aban aye ne ese na fata ama Galamsey na amanfo aye no omotima to amusa ya aban ye no oye bibia no so ya oye no enso ni
den na beso ni
sami ntimi enna ha enka se ebi aban ye A or B or C na the Yakan is a year and many year as a union. Now, if he said, I buy a water buying to me, when the man can go back, Obakaya, a fact said, if I ever to a back, yet the number bear and 9 and a quarter of any. Baku, declaration of state of emergency. 2, say, I buy and fat, your friend is saying, a year so that 4. And and call your forest man or 482 your friend is a good year. No, to also, sir. And I think so LI 2452. Only looking. A flat, a flat, I buy a notice so entity a buying. And the Salake Echo Parliament. Emma, I don't know whether I'm a lawyers make my correction. Or who issue presidency, they issue letter to the effect, sir. No more, yes, I know man where your forest will not get in now. One night, and happens, Parliament, only look with that airline. But if you must so, and then my game, may catch it, if that airline, I buy our bay, empty with Mamma, airline. If you are a man or four more mining or forest, any instruments one on the guy.
Ben, one of them na money adumane a problem call. Question is how far and at TUC for my crowd say moderate pressure to a buy so aquacudro. Maybe say because you know, Jumadi Amudi afi twemu. December, Mujina Monaso the then say a Kufuadabai and declare state of emergency. Emma Modeka who says when declare state of emergency now, Mobile strike. No Meduma, which ostensibly meant that government machinery was going to drive to a halt or grind to a halt. Only share no then the woman you say. And I'm more to me. Mote na say, and I'm no. And Yababe baby do and I will say, I didn't cry a jensem cry. A barrel faba state of emergency no wama Ghana from no ni position wo ho president say security for into no fo so wonya wonye no mo kaso wonya enne obeye na mo no options bebre ai betimi afa so ai de be fight galamsey question is say Ghana for betimi anya TUC for mo mogidie say mo betimi akọ ejira ban so Amani was 1 year to save Ghana and Wayana.
Young Nipa and TUC for Ghana for and to my group that in man come for Ghana for us almost support here. You come on, you politics. Obekaya, a frat. Young your friend is saying strike. There are a lot of accusations.
Yes.
Say a budget bribe. And I am a young strike. But we also had a reason. Tell you what is a bike has a young woman to the extent even airline Ukraine Nayeka or the Koto your friend is saying parliament. State of emergency, the then government and yet the mistake of election by December. And normal to declare state of emergency now. Idea we are still now organized later time. We even signed a pact where there was a pact we went around with this for them to sign. For them to sign those affairs a pact.
Yeah.
That's I beg you will be piano or bar and normal bakum you know I was some year. So we can go affairs like I'm saying. Sir, airline account.
And I state of emergency in this account now.
State of emergency was not part of it.
Why?
Yeah. Well, at that time we said because of your friend is saying the stake of the country at the point. And so,
but that was when we got to about December. It made sense to say all the state of emergency by December and Kofu be required point to about it made sense. But
I think
money flag bearers and a presidential candidacy and a course a pact, which means that the onus was not on a buyer nor to declare. A future government also what would declare. And then I'm only state of emergency free move. When clearly a buyer for no will not have an election excuse.
There were other your friend is saying options. I can't, but they said the way I'm going to share, I cannot remember it.
But that state of emergency in compact,
I am not too sure.
Because it was the foremost cry of organized liberty.
And I am not too sure, and I don't want to also say things that I am not sure about, but I'll check. And maybe I'll revert back to you on it.
You bet me rely on TUC say by pressure to do the needful. But a state of emergency back on the table as a demand from TUC, Anna.
Oh, as of now, we are yet to meet to take a decision, and I wouldn't like to preempt anything that we have not even discussed.
How far are you prepared to go? A doom pempenswa some of them Juma to Hamobe. A doom pempenswa, and what some of them Juma to horse said the Mokana, Mobayana.
That's a question, no mental question, I see.
Okay, so the question is, how far is TUC prepared to go in this fight? Sir,
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben.
EpaHoaDaben. Say it again.
EpaHoaDaben. Now together, EpaHoaDaben.
Awesome.
EpaHoaDaben.
Maybe I think say I also share in the same comment. So I think say you need in fact your experience and then your relevance in the media space and objectivity there. Some of us say professional. Ethics of the profession is the most important thing. And almost all the ethics of all the profession, in fact, because you're professional, BB, you see 1 or 2, 3 ethics, you see, say, running a cut across, a objectivity. You must be very professional.
Exactly.
Your integrity. Lawyers are the same things are there.
Yeah. A doctor for
another thing, confidentiality.
Yeah.
All these things you see.
And somewhere
competence and due care, baby. Competence and due care. And the kasani bibi brave or crana. And no na due care no. Yeah. Yenyashi we aniaka. I think said the phone the lawyer kayen no. And in I think say no so na shape some of us because say we train us say more now say yetiminya akwanya yebetimi aye senior monso moye na
a chance sample
and it works baby me kwabontin sometimes they
give feedback
I tell you and I'm amazed.
EpaHoaDaben
baby when you say first na ye binumu ye shut down politics. Yes, politics for no money or money and Tomunya. But an amumu a binumu sunti, and near the say a bebuama of my narcosu. Now, about 1 o'clock per now, I a lawyer among my lawyer for in your Poakofia Koda. Yamisha.
EpaHoaDaben Sinupi, and no cray, a bakupe. EpaHoaDaben Sinupi, and no cray, a bakupe.
.9 FM EpaHoaDaben Jumedie enie fiada the 17th of October 2025 weekend na baby I don't know memo ha akwa abanso ka ho na menna wase se na watwi nyina abo no mienu pepepe na do afidi ato happy 98.9 FM sane se o mine hia isane se Ghana hia ye bedwendwene ye man no ho Yɛde ya no beto ɔman ne nkɔmmɔ ne mu bi. Yɛbɛkyerɛ yɛ adwene. Ɛwɔ nsɛm ahodoɔ a ɛsisi ɔman ne mu. Ɛne fiada yi nso abɛka ho deɛ a na sɛdeɛ yɛyɛ no fiada biara. We are wrapping up the week. Na wɔtwe ne mu nkɔmmɔ. Ni abɛsene kɔ. Ni ɛda so gyina hɔ a yɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ. Ni yɛate yɛn ho ase ne ni yɛnte yɛn ho ase. Wankasa nso wɔ hɔ a yɛ na wawa bra bomu no yɛ no abo break na wasese wate ase. Sometimes onipa wa wɔ hɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔtena se na ɔhwɛ ne akɔ so within the day. And that's how you go about it. Inti na watwi said the yedi nkoma hodo wo mu no. Sa pepepe e na ye ba be wrapping it up. Topical issues of the week. You join me later on the phone lines on 055-156-3916 and 055-565-7278. Kunya WhatsApp no so ana o de nsɛm ni bia fa hɔ no ma gibra kan di ama o. 0594051145. Bra Facebook be kan ho. Na yeni nkɔbɔ no so wɔ hɔ. Oba Facebook a yedi wɔ hɔ happy 98.9. Do well to like our show and our live stream. Never more than so be commenting or share so the account. Also, yeah, Wofa. Now, Wofa, no, you're saying. Now, how have you pushed the Ghana agenda? Oh, President Mahama Obano, or the Asebi to Yetrimo. The Ghana we want. Mokai Sasamono. The Ghana we want. And where you man I was here. But one person, what may define a Ghana kura wope? Now, are you working towards that Ghana? And Konko Hill be so nyama wo. E ka bibi se o pese wo hunu insakraye ana insesaye e wo abrabo mu ana bribi mu a. E wo se e hya ase free wo ho. So one who said there is a need for change. It means that you have a part to play in that change. In this Yahunu Ghana cry epe na Yahunu dia. We are clear in our minds. The Ghana we want. I mean Musa. Now what na? Sa vision is our agenda and idea na waya fa ho. Koronobanu adwumanu ana aguso ana. Obi abie na adwuma a wafa wo na wo bɔ adwuma no mu kro no. O boss epia na mo de nasi ho na mo di ne hu konkonsa na mo ka na chi sebe ya because we are strict. Because wo ma mo adwuma no. Na no yese TikTok so video bi epia. Madam bi akoto CCTV camera de abo ne shop mu. Na ni etimi che kasa ni bi. Ntodo de oni ho. Owo ba bi kura na wo hwe oni phone so. Enkomo na mani di ewo in fact na wo hwe ade a wo mo ye wo shop ni. Eni ebetie nsɛm e. Omo sisa omo ni ho adwuma na ntimi nkoso. Omo kan sɛm bebree fa ne ho. Oba no ka se pa no twa no. Mompe mo baby na momfa na me so me name. So you see, the last time I spoke about the employer, the Ghanaian employer, and yedi hu nkomo. But Ghana jumayeni no so problem kese baako. Obi abie shop de watena no na da bia wo kwa na wo yi ne manimu maako saa wo ye kromfo. Obi supermarket de watena no na wo kwa ene no yi spaghetti too no yi sardine miensa na de show bag mu. Da bia mu take stock e mu ano. Ebusan so a wanim kama. Uhunu ye na atenga wono no lodu niema wo shop ho mankrofo e dia kwahye atenga. Because atenga na uhu na ase komode no. Atenga na wohwe na ase onya kro no obebo. Ono na nanimu odin. Ono na nanimu ye hare. Ohu nanimu nyedu nanimu ye hare. Nti utimi de kro no hye no. Na wo kromfo no wo yasan wo ho. Etija sa na bo so matedi 2 months later no masan start twetwe. Ghana adwumayefo no ebi akromfo pa na afa bi mu adwuma mu. Ya fa na adwuma mu foforo okọ adwuma ni mu chese plan na wafa nyina eye kwan obefa so a obetimi adidi adwuma no ho. Over invoicing. On a filling station for a canana. You book 500 and no, I'm here 650. Company to you, no, I just signed that so no, no, filling station attendant and a check. This is typical of Ghana. You see, your estimates, bra, kwaji invoice, bra, or kwa no, shop attendant, no. We 550 ka home. We yenye no 150. Oh, my boss we kura umbu sample. We yenye 200. Na omu we no mo calculate bibia na enso 5000 say na enfa bi nka ho na ehwe se betima so 5000. Ne dia ba. Eno sa no koshi accountant o wadwuma no mu a wo opa fifi mu a ye mpe na asemu. Ehu ahitu. Enkankane miame nkrofo angunani accountant. Angunani accountant. Wayi ni yem so be adwuma. Ne bro. Na ode invoice na ko no akwaji sika no. Na watene de na akoto ne ma no de aba. No, sai ni pa no so be komu no Sunday school teacher. Okire nkoda bi ade wa sorry dem. Obekom no. Oye prayer warrior e wona sorry. Obekom na oye ne sofo pie e wa sorry. Akromfo nko a. Ene de nyame soma kata yeni. Hypocrisy adokuno Ghana ni. Nyatwum. Unimpa sa di se ne tie. Unimpa sa di se ne tie. Ihwehwanimu nyatwum. Asif lukewarm. Eye sa suban na ne de kwa adwuma no mu o. Sa suban na ne de titi ministry so. Sa suban na ne de titi nkofo adwuma no. Asif motro mojo. Aso obe aso onye so obe ye pa onya ye obe ye kromfo. Onya ye obe ye pa. Omienye hu aduro. Binine Bismark Brown no betimi afra me BB. Eye manije eye me ahohoaho asema ba wakwan mu na wie. Na wama me kwan. Se me mesomo with enkomopa. Se me mesomo with insembisa ebe wan semwani. Enra ena the new patriotic party. Womote asemi o manyimu. Na MPP for asem womote ye nyina yenso TV. The birth of a new party called the UP. The United Party. Uncle Free Baby and Massa Womwan Kasa, once upon a time, darling boy. Alan Kojo Chirematin, once upon a time, Alan Cash. That time, MPP full city for Alan Chirematiana, Yenim. Obiara ni o, Obiara Ntizonu. Alan Cash. Wabre mu aste we hunu flag bearer na ni mu puda. Free mu. O share ni movement ene wabeda ne party. And no yɛhyɛ nkɔmmɔ no ase wɔ ha. We had movement for change on the show yesterday. And I told Safre, political scientist, more beboa MYD Nkomono, the relevance of the UP as brought about by Alan Shematin. Now, Yebusa Ghana for Yebusa Yehon. Sa new party way a relevant mawana. And I've been asking this question since yesterday. I can't third force, separate third force, duopoly name why MPP ni NDC ajaboso. But bibuso Ghana for genuinely, yesha yakuma muni ahoya sitine mua. Ampampa MPP ni NDC for ye omuhafno ya na ye ho bibusa sanete. Omuhafno ye mpa na. Are we really fed up with MPP and NDC? Niekwe. Yeah, sure, pass here third force, Anna. Is it the case? It's a very small minority for being a eka sansemi. Now, so we heard Ghana for do pa. Now we heard said they to abakwa. Kababe won say you call you registered anymore. You to aba MPP ni NDC for a majority of the Ghanaians. Kakra bi na make a difference no. Your voice and I did there my man for susu say you hear third force and I say indeed as a nation you jitumu see here third force. Na UPA oba be ye den. Obetimi assembly bi, obetimi make impact bi ana. And yes, Anka December 2024 about 200 results no eda ho. Emra no me movement ankosiaga. Na normal be ye UPA ebetimi assembly bi ana. Ebeding sound komo yi ye dia asori na wotwe no so. National Service Authority scandal na beto ho aye nyina ye bobo ho no. About 638 million Ghana cedis and akodi nipa mienu botom. Efa kwania sa hodo so ne koba ne sa. Skani bi efa accounts bi a nipa ni bi a hyede bie. We nyame na make count state na asemo a anane kwadu a okura mu nie. You can stealing chrono. I can charges a yedia bo nipa mienu ane that National Service Authority ano. Mr. Sesi Bentry. Gifty or Ware Benson. Attorney General said Oma bo mine chrono obo wieska. Or say Oma ye money laundering. The yiska free account to him and the Akubu account to him sika enya what dear ye and call for dear your mind there. Na enenam nkofo accounts mu companies aye bien fresh Attorney General asamono no Attorney General no kra ka se opinion say sibempo otabiri sika efri NSC account mu na wode to ono ane personal EasyWage card so National Service no wo mo musika nkasa no odi bi gu ne EasyWage card so ti say bia the ATM card EasyWage card ena wo ode sensan da ho kakra we ene eye kwadu a Attorney General atabiri ode asoa empanifo mienu yi baba akọ be ma ba akọ but then ene yes o mbe court. But guess what? Omo mienu nyina the two accused persons and then omo ampemu e wo court. Give to a worry mensa at the medical excuse form ebeto court kire say ne ho fa no into be hia be 2 days. Na odi ahwe na pom den. Enu nti ono ene wampemu wo court. Mr. Sesi Bentry so ono so ntimi amma court. Yenti ono so ntimi amma court na asem nyina ne se Ashanti Regional Police Command for enso afre no eye neya e wo so oba court na so mo ye investigations. Inti because I police for Kumasi aton safren inti when Timiama and court. And this was their first court appearance. But the two accused persons didn't show up. Reasons na media two anymore. Menewoka says National Service Authority scandal has been postponed. And in legal parlance, Rebecca say adjourned. Sinidai. Judge Otia Konya so etu asem na sheda but one chere da ye besan fra asem ni biem. Nti eye indefinite adjournment. Eda potia judge ne besan fra asem ni biem die sisia me no te ha minim. Judge nkwa ne benim. Minim the challenge and say the fight the prosecutor put up for the state, especially with the indefinite adjournment. But and someone in that was saying, now what you soon send baby Rabessin call US Ghana deportee deal as someone san page on the moon a watchima a bobo minority for new crass seminum pamping and some san copy mu e Supreme Court. Now what you so TUC 4 bowa Emma yete na nsem mo de betu dwane se mpanimfobia wo mo ho bomb politics mu edidi politics mu na womo omu di politics mu tintiman pa no omu de omu se wura galamse mu a womo yi ni yie pa nyese womo yi ni yie se womo ye no kwan pa so omu tombra no omu de ye one Bernard Lamte of the New Patriotic Party allegedly. One chairman BB alleged to be Akwetia NDC chairman. Now Tuesday for my already said I'm saying no omni abang the BC any there. And now wetre na samsa ni bia na. Na ye me ibenya hoto yanka na watchini momu na yini nkoma abesine court. There are a few things I have seen me no beche ho asem. Every yenara Obe ibitum kona Every yenara
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Semo nyina mu hu se eye me na me wo ballot no so enye obia enti ebia obia ye hu hi owo me campaign no mamma ne hu hi embetare me ne o ye ni asam o me ne mo ye ni asam me ne o ye ni asam kra enye sa Mama obi problem embetare me de me no ye ni atem utuma me a me ba we boa o me ba enti me pamocho mama obi asem embetare me sai mabrabo wati tamo mami vo mo vote no me ne mo ye ni asem kra me da mo ase
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
We ma mintu fu kakra.
Titimire mu osuma kwada so nkoto aduane a o ma ne chensen de single use plastic eho na ye ba adwemu ha ye hu se nipa dodoɔ na ɛna edwa a wɔn bɛdi yɛ egu rubber bag mu nipa dodoɔ na ɛna yɛhunu no sɛ wɔn ba nso wɔn nkura bag biara wɔn ɛba nsapan ɛna wɔn abɛdi dwa egu bɔɔla mu di kɔ fie mefrɛ no bɔɔla because rubber no wodi du fie a the next thing is sɛ ɔɔto atwene yɛmu bebree yɛama saa single use plastic suban no ɛdidi yɛmu ama ɛnɛ baabi a wobɛfa biara rubber nkoa na wohunu rubbers ayɛ yɛn gutters mu ma yɛn street so rubbers ayɛ so ma ɛpo no mu rubber nkoa na egu mu yɛn saaseɛ no nyinaa yɛ rubber ɛnso yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛgye ato mu sɛ yɛn maame no mu a mowɔ dwa mu ha mobɛgye ato mu sɛ mmere bi atwa mu na obiara ni wɔn mu a wɔkɔ dwa mu a ɔnkura ne basket a ɔde kɔ dwa mu mmere bi atwa mu nyinaa mobɛgye ato mu sɛ wokɔ dwa mu a nneɛma yɛde rubber kyekyere no ne yɛde paper ɛna na ɛkyekyere yɛde cement paper ɛkyekyere nam yɛde cement paper ɛkyekyere tomatoes yɛde cement paper kyekyere nneɛma bebree nkate a yɛwe koraa ne yɛde paper ɛna na ɛkyekyere saa na yɛyɛ no ɛnso ɛnɛ yɛsi yɛni abie yɛsi yɛmpɛ brɛ nti ɛnɛ no obi a akɔ dwa mu a nsapan na wakɔ dwa mu ɔbɛba no edwa kakra wɔkɔduyɛ na ɔde rubber edi n'akyi aba fie oyi nneɛma ne fi rubber ni mu a rubber no ada ne bɔɔla na ebi anam nim adeɛ baako a ɛwɔ rubber ho polythene bag ɛne banku rubber ne rubbers nketenkete yi a muhui adeɛ baako a ɛwɔ ho ne sɛ saa rubber yi ɛmpro woto twene a wobɛtumi awu agya rubber no wɔna rubber no da so te ase
98.9
rubber ni bi etimi di as much as 50 years na te asase so na wo nipa wawu kɔ o take away polythene bag no ɛnɛ ɛno akɔgye de aba fie in the next 15 years saa rubber bag na woto twene yɛ no ɛbɛkɔ so anante asase yi so na wo nipa wawu agya hɔ kɔ ɛwie yɛde nkɔmɔ bi aba sɛ moma yɛn nyinaa yɛn boa yɛ ho na yɛnyɛ ne yɛbɛtumi ayɛ na sɛ yɛbɛtumi anka rubber bag no yɛnte so ɛnɛ wokɔ dwa mu akɔdi dwa anka ɛnɛ sɛ ne anka wo bɛyi na anka wo kura wo basket na wode abɛdi dwa adeɛ baako nso a yɛhu ni sɛ wɔn a ɛtɔn aduane ɛnɛ yɛmfa haban ɛnsɛbo aduane biem anka first yɛte ɛmo yɛte waakye egu ahaban mu na yɛde paper asan kyekyere ho de ama wo na wo de akɔ ɛnɛ okogyina hɔ na ne nsa gu n'akyi wotɔ waakye sɛn ɔsemetɔ waakye 10 na waakye hyehye a ntutuo firi mu ba no na yɛyi rubber hatahata yi a yɛde petrochemicals ɛna ayɛ na yɛte waakye no agu rubber ni mu ama ɔkwabenani na yɛde mɛkɔ agu so de ama no na yɛakyekyere ne yɛsan de ahyɛ another rubber mu ne yɛsan kyekyere rubber ni because yɛse ɔyɛ ɔne bɛfi ɛbɛpi afa ho ansa na yɛde ahyɛ final take away rubber mu de ama wo enti wokɔtɔɔ waakye 10 cedis ebi a ɛnam 10 cedis ana 15 cedis wode rubber bags miɛnsa ɛna adi w'akyi aba fie
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokorɛ ɛyɛ baako pɛ
any baskets, any the toy, when you know now campaign, it's me and cotton no pain, and you can't think any intensing, taking in us, I am again near my phone, I say, and Maraban, Tia Sako, your bedroom, your dancing be so I.
As you complain about single-use plastic blocking waterways or becoming a nuisance in the environment, remember that you and I are the cause. I share with you in this video how we generate plastic waste easily without realizing that we're destroying the planet with single-use plastic. For just 2 balls of kenke and fish, plus its accompaniment, let's see the number of single-use plastic we brought home. Let's check it out. This green plastic bag contains everything that was bought. Then the plastic
bag containing the fish. Then comes the pepper, and for some people, okra stew. As you can see, the 2 balls of kenkey are each wrapped in single-use plastic as well, in addition to the black plastic bag containing them. That makes it 7 plastic bags for just 2 balls of kenkey and fish. Now guess what? For the next 20 to 50 years, these 7 loose single-use plastic will either be stacked in the ground without decomposing or flying about like these, or possibly end up being eaten by domestic animals like dogs, goats, sheep, or cattle because they follow the food aroma left in them and they die eventually.
FM 98.9.
I did salaya, me koto, Najue, Ebeku, Najue toilet, Robbers, Robbers, Najue toilet, Najue toilet, I won you,
The impact of single-use plastic goes beyond just environmental pollution. It is actually threatening our very survival. We're shortening our lifespan and creating an environmental crisis for all humanity. As we stifle marine life by dropping single-use plastic at the beach, we reduce gradually the ability of Mother Ocean to produce more fish for humanity. Instead of taking the easy and lazy way because of convenience, let's be responsible by adopting a more sustainable approach. The next time you go shopping, go with a reusable bag or to the market with a basket. Buy your favorite morning beverage in a flask or a cup. That is more decent. Use paper bags for packaging food. Let's do these little things in our own small ways to save the planet from the impact of single-use plastic. Say no to single-use plastic and let's save the environment. EpaHoaDaben sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Efiri nua hini ekosi nro efiri haban ede konkwa Ghana bibidro di tumi esori ahwodene ene nukremu ebre no dro se ye de Ghana Herbal Conference a de di kan kra ebro jumadie ebekoso December bosomene da etoso miensa ekopim enum ewo Prempe Assembly Hall Kumasi asemtitra ede jumadie ne so ne Harmony in Herbalism, Balancing Tradition and Innovation. Bra na bahwe akwan ahodo a ye bibinro na hunu enu ahodo a yayo ewo Ghana ha na ne adunsifo akukudan ene wonom a wo ye bibinro mu hwehwemu eni nkoma ehun hia sa adwumadie wonom omaso yasene amiade bramo eye the Ministry of Health, Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association, GAFTRAM, Food and Drugs Authority, FDA, and the Center for Plant Medicine Research. Bomodia na kwa be fontintan kese ne so www.ghanaherbalconference.com. DHI ewa be fontintan kese ahodo no so at Ghana Herbal Conference. So pese obeda wunu awayo no edi anase ope baby a ubetimi di unu na sie ewo dwumade na se a bomodia na frɛ yɛn ewo tetefon homa yi so 0202-222-095 ana before forms ewo YFM Kumasi Inshaye so ben MTN Inshira FM anase Love FM. Ghana Herbal Conference, our roots, our remedy.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profits. We are not just another service. We are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at Adenta Barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School wall. Call 054-383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say, think safety and decent income. And for business owners, we say, think funding before projects.
Edia Sam Denenam, Whoop Quine Crodia, Whoopet to me a man and Nioma free crofo froso abagana. Send Namposo, full container load, Anna group page, Whoop and William Shine Express, Metre Air Cargo, Anna Express, and ye, Winnie Golden Stone Logistics Company Limited, Antonchia. Omo over 15 years experience with global shipping and logistics. Omo futupa ebe buamu edume tumpon. Omo buonso die eda from boko. Ewo Golden Stone Logistics. Omo kura wo nyoma yie ma o. Onu afre 0502 609 222. Anase 0208 126 777. Na omo mwama wejuma nkwenim. Golden Stone Logistics Company Limited. Delivering growth, securing trust.
Everywhere you go, big goal for the friends and the family. Big goal, big refreshing moment. Big goal for the kids and the adults. Boys and girls with a drink up. Big goal everywhere the party day. Big goal we go mash up the place with it. Big goal greatest in every battle. Big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal. Big refreshing moments.
Big old drink, big refreshing moment.
Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Welcome back, 98.9 FM, EpaHoaDaben Jumediani, 19 minutes gone past the hour 3. Mami fa unko Golden Stone Logistics Limited asuye na menka sem de be free ho air bancho. Ye be kobronya na manfo na import niema wona ekofa niema de aba beton. Omo nso a wo kofa niema de aba be ye omo ankasa omo de. Na bibi biara a wakwa kofa niema a wo de ba no. Eya na dadwene kase ba ko ene eni obeboa wo ama wo de niema ya ba beduro na se otu wani hwe Ghana ha nyina company ba ko a for the past 15 years omo akodare global shipping and logistics services mu pa Golden Stone Logistics Company Limited. Omo ye sea cargo, omo ye air cargo, eno ye express, and omo sanso ye super fast customs clearance, and of course best priced full container declarations. Omo ye sa services enyina da. Omo akodare mu. Na omo no emeniji ewo madwuma ye ho ne se enye skadi ntina da bi omo di akire. Na emom se be ya wo no so wani beji na watimi anyini enu nti omuma free professional consultancy ebeboa especially for mo a mon shedan kwan so enya mu experience ene mo a mon shedan fa niema emfiama no ne ma ye da no omo eboa mo ema mututum anamo edisi ye se be ya onkoye mfumso bi a ebe mo akwakobo ka one of flexible pricing policies ye no tena se edi ano di nkomo he ahoden ni betimi ayede aboa wo depending on the budget in honsemo. Yeah, very flexible pa. Reliable and so tibra. Na one ye enkasa. Said ye adwuma no. Ene no se China pa na okofa niema no ediafia ensuro because your trusted clients bebre umbedi adanse ede akere wo se eba Golden Stone Logistics pa dia ekwan so boko omo ede niema no ebeba bedu.
EpaHoaDaben.
Mame for woman na mesema na bomoden frɛ wo na wonu yo nkasa o frɛ Golden Stone Logistics 0502 609 222 Mrs. UBM 0502 609 222 betimi so afrɛ wo mo e was 0208 126 777 so na wonu yo akasa. Golden Stone Logistics Company Limited is delivering growth, securing trust. Omodena wonu yo ini kaso bomu alive soap odwom weekendi se okwakosra obi ana obi awo na okwakosra no se bi obi yare okwakosra no ana wo nana bi wabrewa bi okosra no weekendi a amongst enema obeto de bekwa akoma no no momodin so beto seminar ehwam na ode aka ho na seminar ehwam Ghana ha nyina eye alive soap sa seminar eye seminar se wakọ wadwuma so aba na mfifira tew enka ba wo ho ana mpokura wadwuma wo ye no utwu mutan efi na ebeka wo ho a bomodin so bepe eye alive soap ibi na wode adware ete wo ho na mani ema wo ho so eye hwam moisturize wo skin no ema wo skin ni mbubu ema na nya wese obo no mo dware wi a ne skin no beka se sandpaper don safa ho ahwera sa dabi we no ema o skin ye nnome te sa akoda de no ha na fa alive soap a ye wo mu ahodo bebre ye wo ne ani hwam no te se lemon eno no mo amoye adwuma te se bia ma mo ho ye nyan kakra na ha mo amoton salmon ne ade enwumere boko na ode lemon de ni bi adware na ayi nyanyanya ni nyina afiri ho na gya akoda o mind de nchen a me maame kan me mind de akoda maame o mind de nchen a na gya o ho ayi hwam kakra na ebufo kura wo fie na ho hwam a ede nsem ni bebre ekoto akire kura nti no bomoden obetimi so anya bi a ni hwam ne te se kube ebi so de ni hwam ne te se aloe vera, and we have the rose variant as well. When we na your sense ahodo a ebe put mood right. Na no me catch you say oh ho na why basa why moody, but hunu ade potinti a why moody obi anka wo bibi ansi wonti asembo ni bia enso timu say ase bibi hye so why basa hunu ade wani ngi abrabo mu basa bisa no we eto saa ho pe ade a ehwam pe perfume a ehwam pe semina ehwam pe powder ehwam pe bribi a ehwam na menwo fagu ho anahwia your mood will change enunti na alive soup yato yebo make sure say e wo se ehwam ekwan bia so na ne hwam no so egumu ahodo ne bo nso da form boko broni beka say affordable and it's of high quality semina bi wo a wutwi ba ko mienu miensa na ye mre na asa na wo so santiska kotobie alive soap there we think about families and more budget inti semina bi a of high quality pa nya ne kan su sisi ana anane ni bi there be obe yusu ama wa hu say when you value for money me kan for alive soap the amount weekend to be can package no never ko che so for fa bi ko che so for maame o maame o kwa kwasra na pa alive soap kan ho sister na wa na kwasra no enema na de ko che no pa alive soap nso fa kan ho alive soap e wo dwom abu e wo ba bia wonya bi e bebo papa alive soap feel fresh, feel alive.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Movement for Change is now a political party, the UP. And now, many Dr. Kwesi Amachibuaten Asia Radio so. Na ono a political science lecturer, or sounds a political analyst. Now I sought to find out his views on that new political party, the relevance, a dear wafadia tono hoso, and it's a Ghana beso ni muana, etienne communibi. First, as a political scientist, Mamimbusa, what is a movement for change? Abedane, a political party, more so with the name UP, United Party, you know. Now, a reaction to saying, and Sanya, the future of this new thing.
Madam Wase, our Kenya Mode Amami, Mofidicasi, so which are motive for. No, now I am in Mama. Yet I am Mama is the GD say, Omo a di Amanyukui Abbey. I'm sure Abacosamoa, Oman Ganam. Free emra nya ye fa hudi ebeto sende abakosemo edaho efa amanyoku fufuro bia apie entiasie bi edaho your political traditions ama keke amanyoku a free such traditions even some in political science, some more political institutions. In the context of Sankoma Midi, Amanyukofu Froya Abbey, it is only a political organization. Free, say, your father would be better send it. Amanyuko a person benina intimi and transform a medani political institutions. Today, Ubo Bridgia, Omuniho, a year call, no free political parties in the brave PPA. Bo Mudia Ubia, so a dainty and a bassa. One more day, political party for Rabbi, the GDC one shed, sir, and Yemen.
Wadama, Obakoswa to us, now what can be a person woman nominative for Tia Sekakra? What can be said? Political parties are beaching no, I political organizations. And now, we move on to say, a movie anywhere about nani political institutions. Adama Buamenamente Sansem Yunuasi. Political organization ni dien na political institution ni dien.
Organization you could nipa at least me butaye bi atum no mo gina so aja atum se wo mutu anamo abom na saa butaye no saa ni so adihunu no apie se eye amanyosem ko a political organization a wo butaye eye sonko ye pese ye beye aban ana say in a situation democratic regime no any a presidential system na ebeye the cabinet system no ono ma meye aban a obeka amanyoko bi ho abeye aban to be in a coalition and be in government and so adi hu no the political organization ikonu eye djuma emrano na bia oye djuma no oman Ghana mu ha in the case of political party fufuru ya abai oman manu gi ekonu tum na titru unipa na enam ne suma ekonu baye no eni ho enso amanfo ajatum edi akire dindindin kwanya Ghana fo agi amanyuku NDC atum kwanya Ghana fo agi amanyuku enei MPP atum kwanya mrabi agi CPP tum enei CPP titata reform emre mo ebeka anu so ho asem se oman ma gi tum se ya ase ni se ewura oman ma nti ase mu se butaya asama nyuko no wono eye butaya hu hia sa omanma no emra omu giko no tumu ni nyina sa eko no enko igina wa nsachae bab eko hawu opagya no ho eduru samre na aye institution eduru samre na aye institution the pure ni hachira yababugbo amanyoko bebre aba hantimi anya babia nyina bebre pie oman no pray fa hodie no omukọ kra enya fa hodie wie independence ba beto ne bebre pie asan atwamukọ eno nti amanyoko foforo yi a okwakofa edi sonko a controversial name asan to no ho so no enti asia ben pa no eti kui nipa bi ba kope enti asia bi ntokwa woni nipa bi ko enu ti na chichina o tu sa na moi ana se ogidi se o kan se bi se emra so for a third if you like force in Ghanaian politics na ayade Ghana for beji nipa odanu yura alantemati atu so he represents that third force All these are interesting issues, who here a bit me ama ikunu a political institution or to just remain an organization. We're here for a few days and chakra we are ruko na obodia untin can be.
What's say a dear woman funny a controversial? How so?
I said what Amanyoko MPP ubodia Chasiaba ko samba. We will be a one in Deka Crow or May Amano Samuama Abacosamua. You can say a free UP tradition. Yasaka Buzia Dankwa Dombo tradition. Your penny pa or say a canon Dombo Buzia Dankwa. In line of Amanyokua, Mujina Brani. Mra omuka omuhubomuno dombo faction now all members of parliament the brave eche omo afenina we are no party no more just one representation one constituency our parliament the no crown when chi either the west or now east no din kunim ema wo mu no Dr. Buzi or just a single vote in the BTCPP. So if you really want to look at it from that angle, you want to place Dombo first. No, about 12 seats in the government of the day. Danka had 0 seats. 0.
Dankwa has 0 seats. But let me busa why you think say a UP near controversial because
UP for no dia and that woman so
okay.
Only a dia omo dia to omo fapim in a muna MPP appear and the moon and the maybe a chamwaka and chair Amanyoko na a dino as the tradition has been there. And I'm not so now may friend almost a political institution. A dino or hodada omun tintimi Emma omun register. And you know, what kind of the two Amanyoko so and Rakwam Obianu ni but. So baby a free ba na wo sheda kofa di na e boapayo interest ye bi wachi
na se obi nso beka se baby o free ba no se be emu be wa furu ma hye no wo ye den a wontimi nsesa no wotie party no kofare by ora chamaten awie ya wo se eye UP na mu na wo mu free na ne krampo no UP ni ngidie ne tradition ne principles no Oma sanso kra di bia ba be ka ho a aba be ye an enhanced UP. Eho na omu sha se free ye. Can't they lay claim to sa roots na by using sardine?
As a busano no antias busani.
Ora chamatin alan chamatin on deny the fact. Mami busa. Mami clarify. Ora lanche matin ese ono on deny the fact say oye UP ni. Na emumu no wasama ode niema bia ba beka ni UP na wo free mu no ho e na ode ate sa UP we. Question is say aso wati say obe refer to the roots any baby a wo free ana.
And yes sir ye reference to the roots. And yes sir ye say ojatum the baby am free bani. Or how I was only say wa fat womudino. The main entity no ultimi infant to Honsosa ultimi.
Okay. A party be tradition tiana.
Kubatano. Ignahoma Kubatano. And Namnimu Amanyoko the bre PAP and Namnimu Amanyoko be PAP. Ikubatan di and that's what ultimi me fan to Honso. Nina ka ho bi enchekura e rukola me certain say anti omudi
EpaHoaDaben
a planner morally out to this level say yen shas here as a movement na yen graduated to a political party and the decision to form a party came along the line.
Yeah, baby, me that say mama be ha check.
Am papa.
Mama chia etie phone na we be rush on Facebook so me chia. Even before me, you question, and can be any Dr. Macheka and can be.
Yeah.
So maybe he was contradicting himself, but I don't see it that way.
Okay.
I say the most important thing is not the political parties. I say, because Ghana,
the larger society,
to Obama political parties, to Obama
individuals.
Until say, no, you may to Obama nimpa. We say the a president, no, executive presidency.
Yeah.
Until nimpa na to Obama, your political party na to Obama, Oban the presidency.
Yeah.
Until so Damaza, no be here. There. The emphasis on to political parties and do.
Okay.
It's more a political party or in challenge. Into why don't show me silent chairman. So no, you know, compare to them Canada, Japan, and Baumia.
Okay.
And then whoever NDC will bring.
Okay.
And see which one is better.
Okay.
But just can answer not which party is better.
No her traditions.
No, actually which individual. Na say the executive presidency this Shannon sa. Obutu wasa Ghana. Not necessarily the political party.
Okay.
But just as
I get your point.
Because that is what the constitution is. Into this NDC or Mr. Mahamani presidency.
Yeah. But let me ask you a follow up on that.
Yeah.
When your movement, you preach this message.
Yeah.
Say we should look at the man Alan.
Yes.
And that's why he's an independent candidate and not on a political party, because you believe, say, Ghana for infiasi where near one penny than party or dom.
Yes.
But then you have moved from that to form a political party.
And you are preaching the same message.
Are you not contradicting yourself?
You're not contradicting ourselves. See,
you could have stayed a movement and sell Alan as an individual.
See, when we were a movement, there are a lot of things that we were denied. For example, IPAC day, IPAC meeting. In fact, so we ballot when our political parties on ballot and some of our consider independent candidates. Do you get it?
Okay.
Until you know, they say a ambassador political party, suffer a certain disadvantage.
Okay.
Until now we've cleared that disadvantages. Okay. Now we are a political party. But even here, political party, we are still telling Ghanaians there, the emphasis should be on the person and not the political party. Because it's not a party that becomes president. It is an individual.
But the party sponsors the individual.
Yeah. Okay. Until I'm saying this because of what Dr. Machina came.
Yeah.
The extra also the extra azo woni pekunumu. Mobutum waye. Because I don't know what the 2 million answer or executive presidency. Until I want to say that if that is his argument, then he should make it there. You should compare
the individuals.
Ne should there one and as a Ghana shanensa. One and anonymous are matching so Ghana in a company. No so on for as CEO. No managing a company and job of fun.
Or the John Mohammed CEO or the
Mr. Mama is no more there.
Okay, so no the Okwa in Tibia, Nipa 5 for now,
MPP
contest
for MPP no.
Okay, 5 against Alan.
And you 1 for 2 on Kade, the Mun Kofi, Ghana, Dr. Machinanka said Ghana, any property, any company. That's what CEO, one of these people. No, I'm managing the company Ghana Mana, it's one of my employee.
I have an answer to my first question in part. Obo also said, near Kamwa Mobile party, some limitations are Mufisi with regards to be a representation at IPAC and even ballot and yada. Beyond that, a DMBM, if a win quarantine a mobile party nana.
No. In fact, the original plan was to become a political party.
So
from day one.
Okay.
But we realized that registering a political party it takes time.
Okay.
Until at that time, so if you MPP, now some few or 1 year, 1.5 years or so.
Okay.
Mawatuaba. And the same to register party because it takes time.
Yeah.
Into contest. Until we decided to use the movement as a vehicle.
Okay.
Near Mamsa and Chamantin contest. Until Alan interviews or some of them. Okay, the future is to become a political party. He made it known. Until what we are doing on your afterthought.
Okay.
Or the original
idea.
There, we want to be a political party. You see, a Padea Magana for your alternatives.
Okay.
And obey here there, your manuma. Ghana for being there, what to make a party way na mepe. Party mempe. For example, Momo, typical example. Yama MPP 8 years. Look at the way they govern this country. Ghana fan already rejected MPP 1.7 million votes. Now, may God forbid, because I don't wish any government to fail. But should NDC fail, Are you saying that the alternative should be MPP again? We should give Ghanaians another alternative. There's MPP failing. Let's say, why should you go back to the MPP again? I want to say rejecting by 1.7 million votes.
Okay.
Why don't we give Ghanaians another alternative? There's the young reaction win 2 1 year. The young share the third one in Fedenusu. Not there. You have alternative. Is a Benkwan. One year the papa is in Katungwan. 1 year the papa. Oh, Maman Trey Bunebunusu. Ibiana no so Mizo Obey fine. Inti Dama alternative. People should rather praise us there. Now we are providing alternative. About competition to our system. You know, competition also brings out efficiency.
Okay.
And you may say a lose power. Now, bet if you're 12 years, not 8 years. Or the 2 more about
yeah.
But when you're there 8 years, my sense, I'm I can look on my galam say what sense. I'm a corruption, I could do economy. I say, you know, continue if you are the next 8 years. You know, I'm Ghana for you, baby. Oh, man, you are not serious. But if you know there, as a lose power, 12, 20 years in MBB, was the poor more. You cherish the power and you do the right thing so that you sustain or maintain your power. Okay. But I quite the game be one could be 8 years. The next 8 years, I'm a rubber. It's MPP far. What say, especially NDC if we take action to punish people because of corruption, taking people to court now, and what's on do you get the point? So it makes the whole thing like a game.
Okay.
Into people should rather praise us there. Now we've added to the political parties. Into Ghana, for you have alternative.
But there is history to this alternative. You a number of alternatives.
Yes.
Ghanaians have spoken loudly that they are not interested in those alternatives. And then, and at the last election, 2024, as a movement, you provided or offered yourself as an alternative. Ghana fans share your way. You think, sir, becoming a party would make Ghanaians consider you as an alternative? More your alternative because more a party, and now you have a better offering.
Of course. You see, apart from Nyankasa, apart from Mr. Alan Chamanten, who is a leader, interim leader of the party, actually, plan is that well. You compare our plans to others, you will see the Yens is superior.
Referring to GTP.
GTP. When you opportunity to read our plan and compare it to NDC and MPP documents.
Solid.
Yens superior. But you see, Nimpo Oya Azofuno. Oya Ikuna Yumpo, I will kick in a court. Work for better for worse. Oya often one more hour.
Yeah.
Ntinyimpo otumesesa na adwen. But that's what I say. Yes, or NDC MPP, but bibi butumesa. Nyimpo the same because no, enough is enough.
Okay.
No was said adwen. Osi. I say first in nature. One about there. Party with the CPP. In the Debbie Baba Ghana ha. Part of our Kwaji Ghana fan who's S1 in China Yaka parties are Yambo Nzimpo. But in Zamasisa. Then time no swing and on swing.
Okay.
Until you are ashamed there. I'm telling you, it's not going to be NDC and MPP forever. Oh yes, it's not going to be NDC.
When you sure said the duopoly has come to stay.
No. You see, actually history. When the crime come of the CPP of the UG system.
Yeah.
Not so. CPP. Yeah. CPP was an institution. In fact, serious political party. Well, if you say about
serious political institution. With the explanation Dr. Machibwati.
Yes. And say, if you are to wake someone if you are to wake them up from their bed,
and the
CPP is not there. What? I don't believe it.
Yeah.
So your bill will be Biala.
Okay.
But that's what I say. Of course. Americano na sabi menkasam nti say etin he say ndisi fu ko yobi anaso MPP ko yobi na nipako na adwunu makampo sabi nipako na adwunu mo o aka
and that's why you disqualified
on your correct maybe we need to answer him the papa na etem ni nsem ka on your correct because ndisi and MPP ndisi kwa kwato abama na and man what I'm saying is that there will be a time bibi bokodo magana fu hu there. Easy enough is enough. Okay. Let's try other alternative. And so we are only providing Ghanaians with alternative. The decision is not for any political party to become to win. It is the decision of the Ghanaians.
Yeah.
So if Ghanaians feel they want these two political parties, it's up to them. It's up to all of us. But if the Ghanaians say baby these two political parties after 33 years yeba this fourth Republican Constitution. Most in Zama Rukui, actually Ghana in Niger Pazaya war. Actually, Aduma and Coupons are Duma Ghana. Nessa still ya Brema political party be true at in some or Ghana national service issues or about and other corruption cases. That's a Yasu Ghana for young green card in Quechi de you more to me. Shamosi a Zama. It is a cruise social obonus and Zama on Quayimpa, Yamin Pengu, and Zama on Quayimpa. Into what all they for Bakunu be Obiana. I'm old baby a Ghana people will begin to think. And I'm saying that it may even the change may start gradually. There could be a change, but it may not be significant change to cause the kind of change we want. But at least gradually we will get there. I believe there strongly. Ghanaians, as we know them, old baby about one.
You talk about gradual, which means that a dianim. But I thought that you are here to actually make a paradigm shift, create a paradigm shift.
I use the word may.
Okay.
Because, as I said, the power is not in the hands of any neighbor contest. It's not even in the hands of NDC MPP. Or Ghana from whatever.
Yeah.
They decide where to vote.
Depending on the way away or near.
Yes. So what we are saying is that if the next 2 years or 3 years, it's possible something may happen. And the Ghanaians will decide that enough is enough.
If it doesn't happen, how do you make yourself relevant for Ghanaians to say, I want you, in spite of the BNC answer?
Because we, no matter what, we will provide our message.
Okay.
The young plan is already out there. We will tell Ghanaians what we can do as alternative political party.
Okay.
Our alternative programs. For example, Galamsey, party will provide solution.
Yeah.
And the MPP had opportunity of 8 years. And is also doing it.
Yeah.
We also have this alternative solutions. Okay, the economy. Okay, now we are experiencing certain stability. After stability, we need to grow to expand the economy so that no, so we look at an alternative solution.
Okay.
Because every political party be about 20 program and plans for Ghanaians. About 20 years, we can't force Ghanaians.
By force.
Yes, we can't force Ghanaians to vote for us. But when we sell our ideas to you, let's compare others. Free there. Oh, let me vote for this. Some people vote for conviction.
That's true.
I mean, they don't care whether my vote is going to win or my vote is not going to win.
Yeah.
They see that this person is a good person.
Yeah.
So they vote on that conviction.
Yeah.
And we may have people like that. And so, yes, I say people should rather praise. Say, if Obinmu to political party, they are telling Ghanaians that there could be alternative beyond the two political parties. And I think it's a good thing even for our democracy. Because we are expanding the frontiers of democracy. That political parties will have with ideas. Let me tell you something. When we finished the elections, we presented GTP to Mr. President, Mr. Mahama. We believe some of the things in them are being implemented. It's good for the country. Oh, yes, some of them. If you read their 24-hour economy, I mean, some of the things you could see that this is. And Mr. President himself said, also, we will glean from it. If I jokingly said, we will even steal from it. And it is good. So if you have political parties coming, this will be able to provide plans for the country. The possibility is that I may not win, but people plan party people to Ghana. That is why people should rather praise there.
Okay.
We've come not, but as for the issue of MPP does not own UP. Let me tell you, the UP. Yes, the UP is.
What informed the name, the choice of name?
I'm coming. The UP is MPP doesn't own UP. UP, 7 political parties now came over together forming UP.
Okay.
And it is more than but in the MPP, what's your Dankwa? What's it?
Dombo.
Buzia
Dombo. Dankwa Buzia Dombo tradition.
Only 3. But the party was formed 7 political parties.
In the UP.
What about because Dombo, if you not, Buzia Bono, na Dankofi Eastern region. No, there say in Freedom regions here. MPP So they don't own the UP name. They don't own it. Now, because actually even 1979, PFP, UNC will feel PFP ma. UNC, Akufo-Addo no yen uncle.
Yeah.
1-2 UNC against Victor Wusini PFP. Victor Wusini lose the presidency. Even at that point, the same tradition got divided. Do you get the point? So so nobody owns that.
EpaHoaDaben nti sinupi na nokre eye baako pɛ.
98.9 FM EpaHoaDaben dwumadie enie. Mame nkonkomo bi so na memfa wo mfa ho. Nkomo a wedi kan tie nkomo enura na hyase the birth of UP oral anchematin akofa ede aba. Ene eka issues na yede wrap it up na watchini nyina no ho. Enche sumeba na maybe phone lines na ma no atimi adjoin me na waba be kire wadwene nkomo ahodo a edapono so. Na mepese meka bi
EpaHoaDaben enti kabi.
Awie mehu ade bi ne ha me kakra. I've seen this for some time. Na I think say the best day to bring this matter up, not for any particular reason, but at a point I was saying nipetimi kan wansem. Matina se de mani ahwade o oman mu. Na mehu say yewo a particular dwumakuo bi omo ye security for. Na sa security agency no emu officers come here and some more breaching all other security agencies. And I'm talking about the prison service. Ubeshia prisoners bear 4-5. Na prison warden back.
Happy FM 98.9.
Ediomechi. Eya na mebusa se ye punish officer na se prisoners ne ye punish omo. Prison officer betime ne prisoners are 90 from Medina to Okonglo. Omo betime anante from Medina to Shiashi. Mebusa se sana ade we tie wo man bia so ana ebi awo de ha me de me ha me ntina me pemu aka. And I don't think say ne kwan so na ye no Ghana ha hu sankanya adwuma ho aye den pa nka adwuma ko bi ti say fire service any prison service anka mabunu nka mo nko da
98.9.
adwuma a eni honti anka prison service ne fire service anka mbe lack human resource pa. And it appears to say sa two security agencies ya resource wo mo ya to mo ajeje mu, they are not a top priority. How say prison officer bed nante form ne prisoners bed nante brofu kwansin bebre enemi share bi na me rekra ho officer no natade na fo tim say omo nante a che. And I don't know omo pia ye mo lorry fed there they walk omo ni prisoners ni timi nante a prisoner no podi anka me problem so or prison in hard labor. But because we are punishing the prisoner no, invariably we are punishing the prison officer no so. Anyway, musician being a kind, is it Lucky Dube also? Or see the jailer is also in prison. No, as on my, I think we need to look at this. How meaning why the policy is like that? Say, yeah, the prisoners ko baby a mama kodo a enti mi fa wo money officers ne ntina ka mu nkosi wo mo wo ho. Na omo ye adwuma ni wi a ba sasan ba ho no ma ba be fa wo mo de omo akọ. Adenti na omo ba be du kromu a omo nante ko baby a omo kwakọ ye adwuma no. Na omo wi a omo san nante e de aba se station omo kofa cow. I don't know how they go back and how they come. But me in fact trotro hu say prisoners ni prison officer timuda. But the hunu so omo nam krom and they walk several distances. No officer in pabwa tware no some the nimu fifre na. And you see by law emra ne kyerɛ sɛ wohyia prisoner ɛsɛ sɛ ɔma ne sika ɛsɛ sɛ ɔkyɛ nadeɛ. But we all see it. Almost sika officers and stop omo. Because it tells you one thing. It means that bano mo buy no krano. Officer na mu no krano or rely on prisoners no lala sulala no mo ye okwan no ho no bi o manya sika de akoba aka na ne o de beto aduane de atonsuo. Sankanya adwuma sempa ka one of the security agencies and come be pen ko for chow and ke be ma allowance se ko ye adwuma ho like e be ma extra money to say na teacher training for yi and ka wo call a training as a prison officer ke be ma special allowance because the way I mean who prison officers see the way I want mo bre no na kwan mo de omo fa so kra kire se omo uniform ni omo mpabo akra enche. It means that a buyer would have to spend more because fetch me. Nibuto or she what the ananti the deep prisoners a chair me 20 na to. I just don't get it. TV8 baby be ya to take and omo superiors need to TV8 mo. Omo top men no omo to TV8 mu e condition mu ni ade and the men and women and nam form the prisoners sechi and about kwa me hu no na me ra ho utimi se wa bre awiane so na abo pa wa bre adwuma na punishment wo so wa she uniform so kwa adwuma so utimi se ye punish o pa asa wo she uniform da bi akwaje punishment. What dresses will quite human so quite punishment. What nante brofo kwensin bebre. I don't think idea bi o say to aso ne encourage na yemane stay. The prison service ought to have buses. Ebe deploy prisoners ekwa ye adwuma ne omo officers. Na baby omo kwa ye adwuma ne se bia mo kwa kodo from Shiashi to Efreho Sempo Okpongulo media ni mo kwa kodo nwura na ewo ho na e wo se bas ni timi di mu free se Jamestown ana sense won o se bas ni timi di mu free prison ho ebe simu o babia mo ba be ye adwuma no obekwa wonko time so wo so oba no aba ho no abefa mo nanso we de ente saa. They walk to baby omukoya adwuma no masa nante akọ baby omukọfa card akoba. And omuban so asika no omo sresre no omo de to aduane dio. Me hu a picture of a prison officer and a prisoner a omo nsa da aduane mu omudi. I saw it as a beautiful scene. And for me it is a prisoner no any prison warden no ensa dabo ba komo mudidi because o mapie o ma beye adwuma akomo de omo. But are we sure this is the best arrangement for the officers of the prison service? I don't think so. They are inhumane. I don't know what pertains in other jurisdictions, but I doubt that Nigeria will risk leaving prisoners and prison officers walking about. Nigeria prisoners, with jobs saying no one crooms. Yeah, when you may be na yentutu ya namono ye. You may jumani be a ye and be a humbrinyam. Oh, Ghana Hana, I think say the concept of hard work is you must sweat. The concept of a jumadeni say, Ubru mujeni na. Who say already na bre and son who say my smart. We must work smart. Prisoners 4, officer Bako. We can't resource them to move about. Now, me moving from public sector, remember private sector, the same thing is going on. Oh, boys, not all you go to know. Hwesika wo mu nyadema company. Iti an electric bikes aba nkofo de ice chest si so a wo mu timi de na mu timi nya bi ma wo mo. Ice cream bicycle a ya lodu no ice cream mu dududu. Akwada ba mu a betimi apado dia fro bepo infiltrate no. Iti can't we improve? I mean, enti nipa nye ye mobo ana. O mi hu ade na me ya pa o. Bike no timi pia otimi twedu ba bi na fo opia. Ba he nkofo bi eton other brands of ice cream a oma provide electric bike system a fridge siso a wo mo de nam. And I think people must work in dignity. Work must not be servitude and answer punishment. Mr. Fan Milk Ghana Limited. Ghana for amamuska pa over the years. Masum Ghana for so asum ye across the country. Fan Milk for product or baby. But a say, after so many years, Amabaya Juma or Mayimua, Ghana Fajimua Tumu Yaspeni and Sikama mo company enini, de biane enini. Moon share one more omodimu product no echo the doorstep of the Ghanaian. Namu improve your work conditions kakra. I know, sir, omo distributors. But who provides the logistics, the bicycles and the fridges? It is the company. One na branded bicycles, no. It is a company. It's about time we worked in dignity. Now no papa penny be our ton yogurt TB. Ohiani mo hurry o. Ohiani mo hurry. Hey. Ni obetimi aye bia to avoid poverty, please. But I mean, sort I say, me can say ni obetimi aye baby entina kukuni pa kwa avoid poverty. Yemfa dwene nto ho. Badwen ba na kasa ni ti ni badwen bam. Say if you have something to do today, who bribi a also wo ye, adwuma bi a wo so wo ye, ayonkofa bi a also ofa, I do be see ye ama wo ba avoid ohia ye. Papa mi share ni we di be almost maybe 55, be won in mid 50s. Oton ice cream bi. O use bicycle ni bi. Just say ne home te. Bike no ice cream ayemu ma. Watwia na atimi so onye obi obetobi mpama no na weight no so ate. Na baby awadu no eye bepo so kakra ontimi paddle bike ne famforo to so opia. Na okwa akura na se kura de time. Yebesre. Sadly, in some countries, they won't allow the company to punish people like that. But then everything goes. Labor Commission or two or no. One for us, mamma, or no, show no, become as mamma. We have a whole employment and labor ministry with departments are hold to protect Ghanaian workers. They won't work. Conquer 4 factories, foreign companies, a local companies, more manufacturing. Munko the conditions under which people are working. A big factory, almost heat, mupa, no ventilation, and nobody is going to inspect. Misre. And then Ibiaba. And then electric bicycles are ba. Fan Milk Ghana Limited. Upgrade. Mo improve on more vendors, you know, omo ice cream in the mamono. Improve on their working conditions. At least provide them with some mechanized system where any manpower. They crisscross the country to sell those products. Omo profit margin is saying. Back here 4 cedis me boa. Inti ade a ton of 4 cedis, so the at most 5 cedis. Nipa na all ton and in first power so you're saying. No chi bicycle yi na mu aye duro na himfi freight no na wo bre na aba. Meanwhile, the competitor at the ice chest near yesi electric bike so ono kura sanso wo akatawia o wakatawia o eno ti bike yi so eno onam na won paimpo ma ya sanso kura ma no megaphone a ebo dawuro ma no. I think we need to people must work with some dignity. So a bicycle na ye twi di ton ice cream no pamcho pharmaco for air punishment. Ano odin dodo. Nkwada wie JSS no mutifie no munya adwuma nya no makope bi na adwo moye. Menim se mo distributors a wo mo wo various places a wo mo ton product no mamo. Ba mo na mo ma wo mo fridges, mo bicycles a wo betimi de niam na kodwom akoton. The company must sit down and change this bicycle policy. Go green. Mun change policy when I'm investing in proper ways of doing these things. Now, we are taking advantage of the fact that mebununi are frustrated, mebununi near jumaye, mebununi pejumaye, in a bicycle crowd will be sa. At the end of the day, I mean, we are not being fair. Sika omunyama company ni say na mo se mo talk. Your friend is saying electric bicycles and chemu. Oh no. It is too painful. Prison officers here are nante for more. Deep prisoners here. Chiaban and no ye wo there. When I improve it shouldn't cost you much because mo to top V8 and then I no cry communication minister brand new one 25. Kano kra minim ni din. Kanefo. Sa ka ne beto sa ayi over here call Kumasi. Ebetimi atobe na ewo ho e de ama prison officers no mo baba bedodo kromu aye do magum. Ebase ye pese ye pe comfort and luxury for politicians we find the money to buy them the comfort and the luxury. But one more good field na omo ye adwuma na nkasa ne de. We keep them under harsh conditions and it is not good. It is not good. My family last one went to into your maya street light in traffic light ye ntimi maintain the empa na betimi maintain. Yamaina yetimuno something as basic as street light. And I say your friend is saying traffic light. Yentimi maintain. Ewe buame. Do you know of any non-functioning traffic light achepa? Okay, what do you mean? You say you mean limiting it to Accra, and now outside Accra, so na ni baby. What is the oldest non-functional traffic light where you are? The oldest non-functional traffic light will be our tema in crying. Kumase kufu ehinawo. In Krankrumwa, Baku, one of the oldest non-functional traffic lights I won't cry, huh? 98.9. Farisco na Farisco traffic and then you Farisco. Ayi kokomlemle hey. Ufi baby Nana Kunodo Ajima Rollins party no head office ni sino. Musa traffic light bi o. Say we ho krefro ho say. Sa light ne esa ye be yi ni o. Mfie bebre ni o. What is the oldest non-functional traffic light you know of? Ewo Ghana ha. Dia he.
AMA.
Dia
se mika AMA kese na nkasa dia water station no. Won say AMA hon chen na I'll be cross the street to the Akotema station inside.
Octagon chain on.
Octagon chain on.
That traffic light.
That traffic light make I time down the more level 200. And a call. Say and then maybe the HND and maybe be take still ne right side.
And that's about how many years ni?
Oh, maybe 4 years.
Okay.
And the right side so the other cross say they are called Kimbu.
Yeah.
And also the same.
And also so many years and Juma. Inti obrabe ni ebo o ma we mu no. Obrabe ni ebo o ma ni mu no. Say traffic light it me say for 4 years. 4 years. 4 years na traffic light be nya adwuma and oman ni mu crutch for bo tie ekotena parliament ebo akambrofo eh body nwu 4 years na traffic light nya adwuma na obi nam krom se o MC o honorable ye mo ne chenchen hene 4 years na street light enya adwuma da na obi san nam ye campaign say muntu aba mame me nkomra hye bedwa fie muntu aba mame na membra power na membedi oman no so 4 years more than ebi kra bro 4 years. There are street lights in adwuma over 10 years. And so bosume so na ko top prepaid da yeto street light ska.
Happy FM 98.9.
And this brings me to the Greater Accra Regional Minister. 50 days na so ya na. 50-day promise na so ya. Say in 50 days you do Uba office, Uba ba Beshama, Accra street lights in na ye juma. Kwame Nkrumah circle is as dark as hell. Just show them Kwame Nkrumah circle. Okwahe. You see, why? Street light, traffic light, and unim. Nkani beka when na Bob Sunday. Eye Bob asemu. Bob bebre na Bob na hye.
Happy FM 98.9.
Me tiasese bi wo ho akromfo akotwitwa cables mu ni ade. But because of that, hwade most of your street lights say solar powered. But they are not working. They are not working. Ya kwan for fraud ya. Kania ni be gina so ya adwuma me kai emra je ekufo wie. Peduase to efra ho saying oyarefa. Anadwo nam so ane fe. Ye wie N1. Hey, sa Ghana timi ye fe sa. Pokwasi ntachenia ye wie ni nyina adundum udu kroni finfin a wosan kakanea eji baabia no ekroni finfin ni momu na kanea nya adwuma asa kura se pa na ete musician man na okoka say Ghana ye then village Shatawale ana but he was right. It's a big village. Yeah, definition of village here. Wako krobi suna kani ani ho. Eya kura. Kwame Nkrumah Circle, the center of the capital. Eho ni o. Esum kabi. Meanwhile, Kwale Krote Municipal Assembly. Wo se ben ho. E wo circle wa. I mean, there may be a hodom. Say yintimi nya dia na che say yintimi mbobre bia and look enye me wan say nyema te say galam say yintimi nko enye me wan te say corruption yintimi nko enye me wan say wastage what system ni yintimi nya ho hwe because we can't even keep our street lights on. Traffic lights yintimi ma na nya adwuma ye traffic light ye ne 2 weeks time na say essential obi amphibiem. No my traffic light here, you may home na police ni gina or directed traffic. Na baby a traffic light ni nya adwuma no momu no police ni nyina ho. You ye sibiri bia ti ase. And we think that your mind. And I say my amanyosem ni nyina ye political power MPP NDC ye gu ye hu fi ye say ye ho ye politics ni nyina wi a ni nyina ya san su na ye street lights nya adwuma na we nya adwuma. If politics cannot solve our basic problems, then there is no point. There is no point in your MPP you are doing NDC in seminar warrior. No. If that NDC MPP politics can't keep our street lights on. When a regional minister Timisha was saying 50 days, Obama crying in our street lights, then what is the essence of the politics we are doing? Politics in the song first one is saying, politics must bring development, democracy. The song first one in say, a dim puntu obebre nipa. Na democracy ni aye ntimi ma ye light in adwuma, ntimi ma ye street lights in adwuma, ntimi ma ye can say ye traffic lights in adwuma. Prison officer ebe nante free Madina abahyeahye ye ntimi nto bus kakra ma wo mu ade wo be nante akoya adwuma no. Ne koto abade bia ne so fa so ne sen. We deserve better. Yes. There were challenges. Nipa na etu oman ni mu nankasa problems kakra wo ye ho. We were mental problems bebre. Metase Ghana na ye issues bebre. But we are also sacrificing under very strenuous circumstances. Ghana for so brepa. Ne ye wo mu nyina we struggle to pay our taxes. Street lights enya adwuma nyina ye koba betwetwe our taxes. Street light in adwuma, but they be you making sure say be adwuma ne to electricity, na taxes are ban agigi nyina wanya ni sika. Na mo de kakra mo betimi ayama ye no so muntimi nya na ne ye kwaya na ye bae. Why must we keep paying for street lights? Yet our lives don't work. It is can yetua na ye tia de kwaya den. Sa street light bill na mo charge Ghana for no. Mo tisika na mo de kwaya den. We can't keep our street lights on. We can't keep our traffic lights on. Yet, yebeko UN akoka brofo akese yebe nanado ba ye ka brofo akese yinyina na etisum. Onu krampo de obehye ebo say Accra will be the cleanest city in Accra. In Africa. 8 good years. Accra could not see that vision. And all these things are basic. Na sasani ema we yentimi nye. Na yema mpani dada atimi kambrofo wish. Ya kwa ye na firi ode obi so aba. Na no kogina UN General Assembly. Wo kasama nkofo bonsem ma no sori gina ho. And so you ban the simple things like street lights in Yajuma, simple things like traffic lights in Yajuma. Inti brofa ke se ne yekeka no abrochire ne ade ade ye hia brofo na ye big ye ho app no. Omo ba ye kuromu a inti ne omo hunu na ye mo fe. Won enu inti no omo de foreigners ne ba no omo de omo ne nam you rage ne cantonments ne ade no. Mo fa circle. Do so mo fa no eya na me pese bia omo ba omo ka say I want to see Nkrumah circle. You be man excuse didn't eat me fa nko because e hokra bon. I'm telling you circle bon. Circle inframa nam circle nyam from apa. Ball and yetimu. City center baller enso so your municipal chief executives. Ya fanko for ya to aba momo yes assemblymen. Baller cry intimi manage. Inti dem pa na betimi manage. Abrochira. Edu anwumra e ade ba akwa e kanea. Telling you e kanea. When a billboards aye okruma. Tan. I don't know say assembly baako ebububu billboards bi ni ade and I thought it was a good thing. See billboards. Yetimi the billboard okura si kwan a wo driver ni hunu anim. Baby ade billboard na be si na si wani mo traffic light no so nya adwuma. Can you imagine? Basic things.
Happy FM 98.9.
We deserve better. So what's na aeroplane muna mo bagana ohun. Rebeho, me come experience beach ubisa the last time. If you take neighbor, now next to me was a Turkish police officer. Ye didn't come our flight in mo ayeba. Na yeba bedu Accra pilot na announce say, ladies and gentlemen. Bena meti window. So ya kasi abedu ye wura Ghana ya wakra no. Ena Turkish no say oh obetimi aswap seat na nka wa share. Wow, he said the beauty of Accra from the top. Obetina where is Accra? And I'm so where in Accra? Because Osha from Tunenia, a sum kwano. Meanwhile, baby, on Namunina, Sankaya, and Cabon side dances you, a sum kwano. An African say ba, no to play when African say Banamu Rakra, Yahweh, and you may. And your fat. Can you uncophobe the GDO? I go some monkania. We deserve better. Long and short of it. Mami me phone line cinema na what you come over can be abeja 48 na say anesa 055-156-3916 055-657278. Phone line is activated now. Let's get talking. Hello, good evening.
Bibi.
Minia udini baby afrifi.
Bibi abako there.
Oba dia do me ho ye pa.
Yo, so nya media wa na from there. Account no man penny dia mbe aboame.
Doctor no krasa ganet you.
That's it. Mr. Mikase free so baby afama penny tutu. Container no na mijira. Na me fo akwanya so me chia ma dey pe. Ona bo akoga, ana Joe Ashama. Obomode say e wona num kura obe yi dia ma Joe Ashama. Ni am chama so sweja ko ni di she. Ebi a ye wu bia papa onyame enkam ho ni modwuma pa. Opani kasi.
Minia.
Ba electricity asema worka. We will say regional minister share but by 50 days. Enkai ebe kabere. Me kasema me will deliver na some of the MCs ni bi because last which ye ni bia omo ye big engagement be ewo ni MC ni DC okaya no obo bi no class bo efa like one sama omo ato na jeje eti MC ni DC ni bi no na ama mama me no na asem no ase wo beka se ehye beti adwuma no de wo ye niemo wo bebusa se sika ewahi ye wo menu and ye this contract emma will be afa in kai seed box who say yes man and na say any pan nya no akwa gina MPP mu so no perfect bela contract on the man so on fix and kai light no say it can away mun musa kan de rapport ni apalo no mo ko say electricity in kan won light won sam no e ko si saying contract ya de ma wo mo de ni saying and then come to the fix ya and Canada ni suma okay. They have the crack and they have sum crack, Makubi. And so says you can win that's no much and woman and so empty before when you simply no more to Yampia. We were mother good deal so good years, but yet deliver one kind crack. Let me trust it $43 million animal for brand new thing crack. The year to the next kind of you ask you on empathy. Openikasi yet mean and carry and friend being your dance here. MPP for Pony of dear, and who the year say, the Divian Alanchamanti. What a kind NDC. Yes, Nepacho NDC.
Yeah.
And no man can say, a dinner Mokofa and NDC, what dinner Mo AE, and Omo party. You are NDP. Yamame Royals in the year. The patrol on also and also NDC no Dimono Yidi, and what the year in the party. If you end before Amoka say, you can be Omudi, Ayamudi, I did a month to my party no so. Omakaka Bino, my hand tankasa, Omakasa now, my swap, and no, the year because I want to why you be a mom, when you have for Monkai, Over Lansamanti, and you must sit in you. Nandia, and Sumina so. Oma than your walk, only do your number and not to from, and the papa when you are the mamma. She come with papa when you mention a Lantramantiana, and then they are not the Lantramantia than a ball at the amount for.
And you're not no free party in him. And you're not no free party in him. Doctor no crasa. Emphasis how no business can be.
Minister of or they say gender and protection. The best say say person with disability fund. Yeah, big them so. You said that you say up to now you until you see in DC in some and check. And the best say say or the monitor not person with disability fund. Yes, okay. And you
Medase Dr. Nokrasa, me come next caller. So hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Baba Yaya.
Baba, I think I have you.
Oba dia do me ho ye. Gana ti na wo twi.
Medase. Tuche pa ma. Oh, ube one now. And some here pa now. The radio station via over Bano, a 1 hour 30 minutes. No, Musa can't see here. A job and Cabana can incorporate. Radio station via center when I come back on no more car. Namping for the who say, oh, dear, bro. Like I somehow can be. Great Nansuno. And she's almost years, Mark. No. And then I said, well, let's get out of Krana. First, let you and swear until so much of and Susie and a monk of current matter. A business about me, I can't say. A parent no Moko, or Munaya to say, or no by ya, what the woman people win your man, no money scatter, so it is Atamana. Or so nearby or by Namiadu or Mobin no music and almost almost presented. Yes, you man obey all this come on. It means I told you that for us about me actual was it or by I'm not being more than yet to cut down. And I know more debate now, so I'll move the contest. Yes, scan or me scan away. On one of the test of my scan over the Lutu. Minister, some okay. That's getting now some kind of near the border last year, Juma. Mata, and it's a matter of class among all international. And Casa Mucho, if you go changing access, at on the ball mine. And okay, let's say you go to Kramata for them also. So, maybe Yanko Boshira, what is now? I can't send the say. I can't send a year we are saying Robert a good ball.
Yeah, single use plastic.
That's what I said. In short, I'm not for Mamma who Mata. You go on and the Ninayanka, the better man of the Snako you got, and you can Obianka. The Bayanson will be a honorable customer, no rotation that of the NDP never can knock off NDC NPP. NDC, the honorable TIB, we can non Saban, non Sabacan, no way up of the way, no way up the canton, all customer here.
Amen. Oh, Medase Babaya. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hey, Maza. Hello. Don't come anymore. Hello, good evening.
Baby.
Rose.
Nyamia Sumyenka.
Asumyenka, Queen of the Airwaves. Me too, can't you?
Baby, say who raise me, won't carry me.
Matisse said you're quay, Mamupa.
Kwana.
Matisse say more NDC college, so quay, Mamupa.
Baby.
Rose.
And no, me back to our me fancy, me junior brother or free money ba. Oko SS ne bia akola na nya 15. Na me say mattress ne nya ma moche no akola ne benye bi honorable Linda ne constituency no. Omo amu bi na me say me come market baby. You cannot make it a crown so. Ti nya ma no me nton ne nyina ye.
Rose, any chroma edin.
Oh, chroma nya dey says can I make it 2003.
And I went to me anya dan when your mattress.
Oh, me mattress, me to chobos. Tony Pabwa no better can your money be. Anti Minton in Naya, Wakalana Sobeko, China, na Sunday. Anti I am extra MPs in the say, Motion Colana, Muya, dear person, I said, you owe me a jackaphone. A young Mubu, my pa. Baby, Betty, dear, I damn it, so no, this week, and easy, my meal.
It's easy,
easy. Miss me say me pesa Colano Cosco, no mammy. They say me for the minister come a bobus and everything now.
And no, the school here.
Yeah,
that's a school.
Yeah, I boy from boy and conseno.
That's a school free.
Baby.
Rose.
Baby.
Rosie.
So be some
salty, pa.
Mainty yo.
And so then I can and I'm saying school free. About for cacasing in our
Oh, Bibi, I call on this Kunyama Moya listen, or Sanya Bane Fire, Yana Beto.
But some okay, no more saying my boss what it's in the idea. They say, could you more than my
I buy no money, I cram your Momo Manu Kobi, Yakufa time. And to Omukana Mubueno, Omutaka, be made that name Banan Kobi. Aha,
it's a friend who say, you more
but it's kind of said and also be a Akufa battle says 7,000. Our battle says 7,000, I said to the content 3,000. I fell winning Stadia.
Just
baby,
a gross.
Mammy Boa Basu.
That's it.
And let me send your coupon chirama.
Amen.
Let me send your coupon chirama. Your mom, Penini, is vice president. Any Ghana phoning any appointees are. Yama more appointments are we muye jumama or mano. Your best from was a Ghana face. Ye nigana you know. Omu focus with Jumana idea show musa, no muyene or mano and to me a tumpo my young your hunter. Baby, I hear me one was about Baumia Sakasao, Baunia. Ah, baby, papa no. Ni refin was say or free power and
I saw or your campaign.
10 months penny
or your campaign.
10 months penny. Baumia dinner platform so our Casati say, Obia want ne abemuda, so we vice president Marco Fado. Yahundia obey ye. Yahundia obey ye. I am a cabra for be say empty barrels are making noise. And so much did in our muyeno. Jumana is a Celeste John Dramani Mahama Shas a year. I can MPP for muyeni 8 years. I hope say Ghana for into a band tia almosa. Shabadu Dramudi Luzie. And baby, made a diameka say, and can you talk about Ghana 1 year, 2 years, I say jai politics. The politics, I say Yama the brave. And I baby only mean your dream.
It's your powder.
And you talk about Ghana 1 year, equal 2 years, and so say beside your politics in it. They are my abana or power, no focus, no Jumana, the action in San, not to me, Yamai.
And then this Maba power, and then this Maba power and all kind of sana. Send baby for my mama who
baby, and yes, sir. Baby, me knew Wahana Kufa do bedi 8 years, so my pain that Kufa do bedi 8 years.
Some Kasaya.
Oh, baby, me Kasabe men condemn Akufa. So on who the oye, or my pain that Akufa, someone memo of Bumae. And I won't my tissue. Eh, baby.
Rose.
Usha cry and talk. Ube Jumaka Odin Sapana Oko. Bessia Menu Casa de Bibi. A chromo yemre. And you are my coy.
Yo.
We MPP for Abba Casa Omo Chiromo. She can almost be an Oma Dinina and Nasa. See, I just 10 months Oma discanning. And see, baby, my young bumpire mamma, right? Hello,
good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Asumye Council, Patroni, baby, Afrifi.
The Sakura, the Marquis of Public Center.
Sakura Garnet, you.
And how should they come?
Amen.
And said, rather the age, Maggie.
In
moi, my way. No more cocoa. I could just can't ever do. No more dia or Mudian. No more to trade the access Kennedy. You have the own.
What's that?
Radio.
Most serial callers, maybe the Mudin and the ministers, Sujiska.
Yes, Jiska.
Punya Bini.
Bibi, me, Namika show. Me, Namika show.
The NDC serial callers. Now, any this is your callers na there be a phone lines are almost free complaining na ye hempeni for nim obi ayenti obi anka eneme mo ye dey
omo kojiska no mo da yo mo dia ni pa ba ku mienu ni sabi no mo test ka meji
enti je say
ye ku eku Alentina omo kojiska no mo test ma mo
we okay me bo sika be sesen na o ka ho asemi
bibi you see ye ba bo di ye bo di an na wa ba ready to ana wuka na o di akoko
eh necessary call adwuma emu ode
mi tie mu so omo kasa kura e no anwa omo fresh medio kasa te obi a onu owo moral authority so be kasa etia kesa se ni proye ebra wu ko kitu bi a ebi ma o se chairman for e ntimi so bibi
edidi jabem
Greta Kran mi wo Mr. Bibi fan e
damping site
oh
me nim sasa de we dey twam ne da so landfill site dey bola kugu osa
no
me ka se kpo ne de o ma di commission ne da ana
bola na emi ni e wo Greta Kran bola na emi ni e che bia wo be sha cholera ni malaria ha ma ko kolebu na ma fo abo wo ho ni e se yarisa akra ye free papa ni na make a show akra ye free
ampa
e na uka ba ku su na waka ho asemu light street light if our community the street light kula in Eduma and ye main street kula ye community na ye wo kula ube who light will be there street light na wo en Eduma and to be did it bibi abadan for omun na krom wan e o ma tede te omun ti o ma bi ko wo ni
social welfare for Eduma
ya ti o muka ana ya ti o muka
eti o muka
na na ti na abadan for na krom ba abuso ka na ba obi tebra na ba si aminu ka ba ku du wo ho ni ordinary naked ka ba na o siaka Bema, naked more than 1 month. Uchuma not Padimanu in a home. Etina Bibisa, one na said, yes, Yomuka, I am Yomuka.
It's Yomuka, my Timuna, Abodan for ne, a Yomo Madrid, Jumina, check the same streets. Your Kobasa, hey.
You be eating a Yamikan, almost present Mamma Eddie Brema. Omuma abanunya attractive na enye kasa ketewo Greater Accra regional minister una uye yike tie ewo asema aye ka ho atemi una ese won check omo a omo nye omo djuma ni yeni una ese won check omo ena te bia complete Greater Accra nko ade ni timu hu na meka ude bra gbogbo area ho no ni be bia mimi ni na mika ho asem omo aye free one year after me yo bibi oyo juma die bibi akra me yo visit
I have to check
bibi uni na me juma
uni na me nanti minia. Hello, good evening
senior citizen
Frederick, how be?
I'm fine.
Great.
Baby.
Bro, let me hear you.
Your life no good, oh, my brother.
But you say my life no good.
Your life no good. You not make it to heaven.
Oh, why? What I do? Frederick.
Intentionally, you said that they asked my sister Rose question. The question that she know the answer and she's running around the bush. Journalism, if you have to know, my brother.
Journalism
is serious. It's a serious institution. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yes, the profession is too deep. It's more than lawyers, their job. What judges and lawyers have been doing in court is just a funny comedy institution.
No. You can't compare journalism to law. They are two different things. Don't try to equate
things that
them.
you do. You see, it's for critical thinkers. When you want to be journalist, you have to be a critical thinker.
Frederick, Critical thinking is needed in almost everything you do. The fact that you are able to express it in one profession doesn't make you better than another professional.
BB, you say Akufo-Addo government is not good. Yet people under Akufo-Addo, they managed 2,000 cedis to buy all the stuff that the student needs to go to school. But under your government, 2,000 you can't use it to buy common track and chop bus. But yet you come to radio and be supporting your government. Under your own government that you can manage, you can't even use 2,000 Ghana to buy chop bus and the track. You see the hypocrisy about NDC communication. You were in opposition. Back for this. Now your government you can't even talk. You see, they are not even able to tell us what Mahama is doing. New. Ever since John Mahama and the NDC take over, they can't even tell us what they are doing new. New policy, zero. New achievement, zero, nothing. But yet they will come to radio. My brother is talking about serial callers of NDC have been going to Jubilee House for money. Is that also?
He didn't mention Jubilee. He didn't mention Jubilee House.
Fine. But what I'm telling you is that we have brothers in NDC who are serial callers. Voter reading. I have about 4 guys. Even journalists who are hosting shows, who affiliated the media platform with NDC, doing the propaganda, everything in support, in favor of the NDC. They are benefiting. Some are taking 50,000. Some of the shows from Felix Kwache's office.
No, you don't have any evidence to
say this what is wrong about Ghanaians.
What is that? What you're saying is hearsay.
I am telling you.
No,
I am telling you.
Are telling me.
Not hearsay.
No.
So
Frederick. It is hearsay because you said that you have brothers in NDC.
Yes.
Yes. The fact that somebody from NDC tells you something doesn't make it the truth or sacrosanct. I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me? Are you saying someone who is from the house is saying that this is what is wrong in my house?
I am sorry. I can't take that. I'm sorry. I can't take
Bibi.
that. No.
Bibi.
Frederick, I can hear you.
You see, this is what from NDC's own map, their members' own map.
In fact, let me quote Dr. Baumia. I wasn't there. You and I were actually not there. You were only told.
Okay, I understand you. I understand that aspect. Fine, you and I were not there. That one is a fact.
So let's leave it there.
Let's leave it there. I thank you for that. Let's talk about the street lights within Accra. The street lights within Accra. You see, Akufo-Addo government have tried every possible best to make Ghana the greatest country in Africa. I'm telling you, my brother. Only some of the appointees or contractors that work under Akufo-Addo, they are the people who didn't help the man. Look at a contract given to Kenya Japan and the wife for supplying of street lights. Last time, Peter Amawu, who awarded the contract to Kenya Japan, cannot even answer question at City News. He was just mumbling. What is the $100 million given to the man for the street light? But yet, the same Kenya Japan going around, tarnishing the image of the MPP and the leadership of Akufo-Addo. You understand?
No,
so today, NDC people are criticizing us over this. I don't have anything to say. Because the same person in going around the country looking for a flag bearer, wanted to be a flag bearer, and was the man is saying that he's the holiest man among all of them. But yet, there are contracts that you are not able to deliver.
Wait, Frederick, there are two things. Is it that a contract has been awarded and was not delivered?
It was not delivered. Like you should have been seeing a lot of street lights within Accra region.
No. See,
the people of Accra wouldn't have been complaining of street lights.
Wait, Frederick. Let's not jump things together. When a contract is awarded to somebody to provide street lights, and they provide the street lights, what you have to find out is whether the contract includes maintenance. If the person was not contracted to keep the lights on after delivering the street lights, you have no business blaming them when after 1 year the light goes off and nobody is working on it. Question is, were the street lights delivered? Are they on the streets? Yes. The other problem is they are not working now. Does the contract wait? Question is, does the contract involve maintenance? Must the person who delivered the street lights maintain the street lights throughout? Do you know that for a fact that it is part of the contract?
BB.
Fred.
$100 million street light contract is not easy. If the contract have been delivered, we shall be seeing them. Yes, we are not seeing them. NDC2 is saying that the street lights were not there for the past 2 years, for the past 1 year. So what are the street lights? That is the question.
Thank you very much.
Street light maintenance is like if the street light is not working, there should be a reserve for replacement. That is how it is done.
Frederick.
You see that thing?
We'll leave it here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Pacho Dini baby Afrifi.
Baby, boy, you only have even if you want to say any.
About the other man here.
Eh, what do you know? Throw next album, 1.5. Fatoko, ne, you go to Nata from na, Mr.
Oh, Bommy Bussia, and I remember Bussia, and if I miss and use
Bombusia 1.5. No worries. What? Fatoko upon you got the ever kind of their task.
My timid, that's it, right?
Me for back upon the yeah, boy, papa, imagine. Bibi, if you are quite yeah, bro. Bibi, you have friend 3 years ago. We program medical. Me 87 Ghana because sometimes I keep doing a better. Then and but I'm not influenced. Oh, yeah, but
and they say Ebimudi Omudidi.
Ebimudi. Bibi, ayo. Na, baby, I'm catching them to almost so moon name at the Kuma, and I think no party at the dom. Bibi, yeah, bro. Also, my general more than a person is a secret to me. Kakram, the better by 30 days, when you get at the Ama party. Would be busy, I'm Moti and Kanya have one through the pro other the people are more friendly in crime because of but me, but me, I'm empire and you bet me about me. I get number one for me. But I got to have a player and it's my friend. Then a Musi, then a Musi Woolen, then put a telegram at test mine. I'm looking for mom. We now cut out the light. A man in a fool. Me, simple apart. Yana mistake. Your friend is saying, light to be more. Your friend is saying, I'm going to do Papa, come and but you are not born like you know how to like that. That you could prevent it by Achimota, barrier. They could see a friend Achimota, that then you to weapon, that then prevent it. Bibi bisa say, "Oh, man will walk when Kuma." Okay, when you put from your friend saying, "So, bro, a focused caswa." Bibi a 1 year to put to them. Then so penny pen, I come as a woman into a man and we give 1 year to a man of a land. Oh, man, for that, I take a family or man for be a plan. And to give in that and win, and I are pro and I will be. The Koreans and promise to you are watching at the moment. I will be an one, Bibi, I will be an woman on the Prama Taya on the Power of Ghana. We name with them and one for second more money, a man drink. If you know one who could handle now, push the Amazon, no quite muffin. You run the good brother. I caught the two handle. But if you do my pen, I'm only a handy. It's the Diamantade Babu Abago. I dear some, let's say, one copy starting to feel that. From
Francis,
is the time for setting one. You may end up. You get in this new MPP, some near holding telephone accountable. So, you do a man jam, again, of course. Bibi, then that they're going to twattle. From man, in the photo sleep like and in the photo like and like the photo, we are not. The friend is saying, merely alive. That you can get yet. If you brave about it, you go through, you cross the country, the best champion on your back.
May I see Bebre Francis? Me from my last caller in FMA. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Pachodini baby Afrifi.
Baba mi.
Baba.
Bibi baby atakola obia metiano. Takola nyankupo nshirano. Omo aye omo se jwa ubroni a omo fi so money ate. Na omo tambe fly down omo no. Mata. Ebe ko position a yes be callers na. So omo ko be pe tira. Takola baby a wo nyankupo nshirano. Ebe baba omo fi so money ate. Mata. Mo nya de pechem mama enka obia na obia honto enyo to ba binimu fa kire akotuku na binimu na makire mata ebobaba o do mo ye ga mo onto so salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. When you hear serial callers of a party talk like this, early days in government, hey.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
.9 FM EpaHoaDaben Jumedi ni abedwafo atena se yehwe animu se Ebokumsin a oye member of the NDC's Central Regional Communications Bureau babe join yen. Manuel Dakwa atena so a member of the MPP Comms team and Prince Kaunda Mayambe or a managing editor, Emma National Enquirer newspaper, and National Organizing Secretary, and so Emma Print Park. He's a brother in the fraternity. Yedane ho me ton ade mienu miensen be me koba and then common nyina no ye de hihye so na onim nsem weda epono so alanchematen awo bafoforo the bafoforo awo no watu ni din UP, the United Party. We're moving from movement for change. We're moving from movement for change. I must say, what a political party, UP. National Service Secretariat and our authority scandal and so yeah, somewhere that pono. So and was the first day and there was the two accused persons, Gifty Owari, Mensa, and Mr. Osei SCB entry. Na womo edda National Service Authority ano andananado and then they did kind attorney general from Abidjan court or san komoba and so omumienu entimi ambe PM or court Gifty assemony say no ho emfa no enti obehia be ye namienu into the 2-day medical excuse and ebeto court this was SCB so assemony say anko no obeba na mum police fo wa Ashanti region so afre no womo ato nsa frɛ ne so omra na omunye no mu hwehwemu enu nti na ono so wentimi amma mepiem wo court. But the interesting thing is that the judge postponed the next sitting of this matter sinidai na chese indefinite your friend is saying adjournment you name the next day court betena asem so eno any development ewomo na health minister so den komo bi by na watwi or say by the end of 2028 health professionals are omunya adwuma nye ebe 180,000. Question is, can we sustain this? What has happened to Aban managed migration policy? One more eka so mo de beba. Meaning said there is a model under NYEP. I know you work abroad, which I'm told say omu dibi krampo. It is working. But there is also one that deals with health professionals and nurses near the idea. How are we managing the numbers? And right, my analysis be true. Say for political reasons, we are able to find allowances for nurses while they are undergoing training. But when it comes to yabefa womo adwuma no, ye ni sikanti ye fa womo in batches, and for every batch you hear financial clearance answer. Yet we're able to marshal the money. Akufo-Addo Aban ena oye so the obe restore nursing training allowances after John Mahama had said it is inimical to Omaini Sikasem. Because reasons in tia, this our policy in the no. Etwem, and then for pre-court nursing training. And so, Kufuado buy also a more allowance. Meanwhile, a buying shedder nisika nurse if we was a saw bebre gum will be to your cow. John Mahama had to come back in 2020 to say, or no so ebe maintaining nursing training allowances no. Because the MPP said, so about 98.9. Because he had said, as far as we are concerned, on Susu said a policy was a stay. But we had an election to win. So he had to promise them. Promise you omo amene waba bemu nursing training allowance near course where but we are unable to engage them for lack of money, financial clearance. Question is, how do we go around this and save these 180,000 health professionals who may not have work to do by the year 2028? I don't know how kwaba near the Sankomo wing in a ashishaso. Yabasisia.
Tovila Water Solutions. Tovila Water Solutions. If in a water treatment you define it. Tovila Water Solutions. Technical support for your water systems. Tovila Water Solutions. Water research deo. Training deo. Tovila Water Solutions. Water dispensers, drinking water supply. Tovila Water Solutions. We provide safe water for your homes. Companies, industries, communities. Government and non-governmental organizations.
When it comes to customer satisfaction and professionalism in water solutions, Tovila Water Solutions is the #1 in Ghana. You can contact us on 055 24 90 864. We are located at Titegu, Accra, Ghana.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profits. We are not just another service. We are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at Adenta Barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School wall. Call 054 383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say, think safety and decent income. And for business owners, we say, think funding before projects.
Welcome back. EpaHoaDaben Jumedie eni mpenifu atena se Prince Kaunda Mayanbe atena se miaminua es oyensem churuni ba no de no okiweni sem we kan sem churuni a woni no ensem churuni koso no wotwro mi treat chobeka so wotwre wotwre watena se minua mehu wache
senior Infe bebre.
Woni senior na me.
Bibi, apomwe.
We share chepa.
Na do ho esi o. Be tata ho.
Me na say meeting from him.
Tata o na do ho esi.
Sa.
Ya hwehwe because say I be company yemia kwesikudo. Ye din commodity. Na musa was we say we
Kaya so we.
God, what's this one in them say ho baby.
O so no say ni.
Wako back
oh nice.
Or manage at Edinkra TV because
awesome.
Na nyame ase
ba onim say ho nyina yakoba adwuma ho pen.
Say dey obi
ka. Challenge o.
Adwuma idi. Ye think kwam de na area sada mo ke say am 98.9. Trade am ponya kupon na bibi a cha ne nsa. A wabo ye ho ban. Aba bedru say politician for ne dey adani football omo boy ye to ya no mo ye na dey abata. Imane da ko nen Manuel nen crop for and encha ankre bonso ba no ma be kika egu musa
so okay na wo so wo hwehwe mi awu na wo ma to mi ahye baas na se
aha so
wo ma to mi ahye baas na se
ebia no
krum ha woni kama pa wase mo mo
ujira mfifi a hey otwen kwa so ari abo apie
ye se ne ya adwen se ne ye de ho betwitwiri sie
no
ko ujira mfifi nkura na se wo from a who sa no ana ma no se de
nyame be nyame ne hin
babu mafia me pa
o nkoma mi no edi wa mati ase ba nyame ne hin won se nyame obi a hyebre ese nyankopon sa enye nipa de obeye ni na
afi mu kwa ajima menu ba bi obi a
nipa de obeye ni na afi mu de ba se nyankopon aka bibia afa ho de a de nipa beye bia debi
ya de nyame ase so through all the kukurahwe ase ne mafia ni nyina we have survived and we are still here the nyame ase I remember that day when the call came anyway
that's why you can omboabo ho ne dia
no sasa and me dey no cry the day lockdown lockdown me TV so ne send me message odo china ibe kan
wa that you come on is here vent wa the account
bibi manu aboko there
twedi ampo adom amaye nkwane ho de
e do ba de ase
ti ye de aseda ne yi ne de ma no nya ni pepia ne nya ne sa nse ye nya ne bibi sa de ne de aseda e de ama na akaye rajon do ama ni mahamana ne NDC de de omo so be ye de aboaye
okay
no na ye so ye guso
e de na wo so ye de aboa no
say ye de na de ne ye wo ye Ghana tumi nyina de ahye ne nsa de mi metia ne se mebɔ mpae nti mpae bɔ an na nyina na the ultimate mpae bɔ ne de say bible say love your neighbor as yourself so at you say one can say love your neighbor more than yourself and before you love your neighbor you need to love yourself first nti mpae bɔ ne de ye bɔ ma ye ho na se bi buru so na de ma ye neighbor sa pepe
neighbor no so mu ahodo e wo neighbor mu neighbor ani wo neighbor anyway manu me share same free where I think say there are 3 topical issues that happen so within the week edi ehim pa UP aba UP should do to me say indirect job pa and the amamo MPP for musumo Star Wars me no a and edom ko gina quarter or omamba na yetu asem na sheda indefinitely and the fate of about 180,000 health professionals on canon nurses
health professionals that mean doctors for
who may not find employment by the year 2028
abibi me da say we are any akonya de amame fa akonya so de achira Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia or born into ye wogidie senyankopon ya adoma before obewe bibia kwakoto about on 31st January de na nkonim de abotre no nyankopon e de amano no abedi MPP nim yatetes prophets make prophecies and things but when say Bible mpoaka say faith without works is vain even though there are prophecies some in favor some not in favor the here say you put in more effort push harder and at the end of the day nyankopon reward hard work when you work very hard God will surely reward you. That's what we did in the team. Bawumia. Yeah. Michia na yere so Haja Samira Bawumia. And we are tiki yakobu the incoming National Youth Organizer of the New Patriotic Party. Or CNA so TA Happy 98.9 internal so Michiano. Esa chia.
Yeah.
Mandela Riafe. Greater Accra incoming Regional Youth Organizer. Bibi Michia wankasa so. Unu say Fridays near Tashia.
Ampa.
Ainti Asia sa dia na yese busenshi mu.
No correct.
Michia wankasa so.
Majoso pa kwabanso.
Me wafa yese ne yake Gabi Junior.
Me say. No. Gabi Asara Chidako. What's the junior brother? The shadow brother.
Yeah, yes, shadow brother. And no correct.
Gabi Asara Chidako, the shadow brother. All right. So what happened?
Yes. No correct.
We are my friend.
Maybe before I may call the substantive issues. No? Let me tackle one or two things before I make it. So, maybe once when it comes to the issue of beggars or more just recently, I say a bino
immigration forces are
yes, only so much so I just want to,
and I knew they will be back.
Okay, I just want to alert the authorities and say, Omasaba.
Omi aware.
Inti Omosambe Pamon. Now, I won't say bas and for us, we are finding politics. You say these people need to leave the country because of your chronic time too much. So they should come back, take them out, and then put down mechanism. A beboa and more monsanya de and some baby mainty. Sassam win and person.
Now, OG deporting Kofo.
People now can't say no. One. Bibi, secondly,
to question the principle,
the condition of service of prisoners, prison officers, and also about prisoners, and Kasaso, you maybe I will say very well because Bibi, Obi to me a Korea banche, broad dear, no quack dim in fear baby. Now Obi to me Korea, millions of Ghana cedis, your baby be a friend plead bargain. Bibi Matsna Siadrin Sadia no who I meant if plead bargain or what, then will be a way we punching. Yan some more for punching and somebody be me and Jino. If be a friend plead bargain, but being to me Korea sikati 3D. Now ye won rebi wo. That's one law me to me. You say Emma Mekano, me train wo pa mu say it's not fair. Some way to me the bibia issue nanka enka omunina. Some Korea punching plead bargain should be there for me to give it back. But yet me nyam from the elite. I say I had done the elitist.
And then I chanced upon a video on TikTok, and I still don't believe the story that a 17-year-old SHS student, we are teacher rice and stew because ne komo dia kwadano. Emma teacher ne ma police be chena. Emma a judge sentenced the boy.
What? Hey.
I said, I don't want to believe the story, but people are in jail for all manner of reasons.
And a minor was a minor.
All manner of reasons.
That's the reason why our prisons are congested. Animal farming. Yes. Mugaya jailing Crawford. Please, we like as a country, go back and check all these things. If plead bargain is available for you, we are millions of Ghana cedis, millions of dollars. It me the bonne bra, or free a bemo and say, it me go after him, say, come and pay back. But I know I make profit from Sikana where we free or man. Then how come obit me we are a money and say be anunti onko defiasi nyan se be any as a country.
Christian Acho blessed memory kutia mami being in a basika or prison fine Emma aden a comodium and na omo call a foom so mo kwa kopediane and you mo foom near fool
okay
dem mo no call a bro a phobia ya harvest awie ya harvest awie nti omo na mafuo no mo pe ase ni
bi
a bro omo sesa wa ase no a fool rabeka so mo ya kromfo ma wi na bro dem call police station. Omo kwada afiase because fine court dem omo
intimi ntua
Christian Achua ene okone baby ene kutua ma omo.
You see, as the law emrano and favor the poor as a nation, we should revisit our laws.
The law should protect the vulnerable.
Exactly. And then there are some crime bia say you cry as crime. You bet me be say community service. And yes bibia ni am tebri ni pane de na kwa kotum. Say nya bibia ye murder. And Bibi said treason. Why should people be sleeping in jail for so many years just because common they know you see? So I believe you're penny for no. You're doing the living condition of kind of say officers no so. Uncrofo edu mutum no so. Yen show mo so de. No be ntimi nko wiesi kakese ma no be plead bargain. Ma yen fa nche no. No be a Korea punch dia. Yes, you on your Uncle Dim.
The word is actually plea bargain.
Plea bargain.
Plea.
Yes. Dear we as a matter substantive the issue of free senior high school.
I think.
Matessa ya extend the act of private schools. But I will for be so they are complaining because I said yet your more kwada ko go private schools are. Na enyo mo choice.
And I said, a buying school now,
no, but also when it comes to the buying school, no, a buying chair will be amount. But for private schools, no, Yes, say aban 8 year BBFN no 994 Ghana cedi stipend at the Ama school. And no fees, so they are not paying the fees. And we want the government to come out and come and explain it very well. Because baby says school is ideal college. Because I also can.
Beneficiaries of free SHS.
And see, if the government is just absorbing the school fees, does that mean the parents, and the 8 year now, the free senior high school now, obi a all government school enjoy, and you be na private school.
We need clarity.
Exactly. So we are calling on the government to give clarity to these things. Because here John Dramani Mahama all born to one or catch I said within 1 year, the first year, obey double track if you ho. Now I'm a private Nkwalano private schools for them to enjoy it. But what we are seeing now, it seems say more private schools no. And yes, some more enjoy free senior high school, but they are enjoying some subsidized for Uncle
Ebo
don't register your presence.
Register free that everybody is enjoying the same thing.
No, I watch the minister. I watch the minister, and that's what you can say. Parents are calling. They want clarity. And then maybe me show one of your sister stations. They called one education expert. Onokura say abai nombra and bema clarity. And you can say omunina enjoy the same thing. And it's not true.
But sir, Ebo, I mean there is nothing wrong with asking for clarity.
Yes. I mean, because the government is just giving. Yes. So now, my main brought the substantive issue and the movement for change. And almost UP.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that before I go to about no months some mudin because almost at the end, they almost our track record no. Oh, but they no movement for change. Almost I say no movement for change. Before I'm go to abano, and almost your money Abu Sakara, and the Nkrofo nyina bebe nti almost some mudin call Alliance for Revolutionary Change.
Yeah.
And also buy. And then also na say almost say almost akwa for UP. Aba. Into media, maybe I won't be surprised. Say before I call to abano so na omasa se so omudi
I say this is their companies to cry.
And you say be so consistency so yeah. Consistency.
I say NPP was no MPP before.
MPP best is the Dino. Now it was after coup. And I said there's a time I'm money na mobile together. Now some say when there was a like of that Togoland kind of saying there Ashimo, before they formed the UP, the first UP, LMF, Foni, all these groups came together, Muslims, movements, about together, no, and it be for me UP.
But you agree, sir, in the case of movement for change,
yes,
the reason for changing to Alliance for Revolutionary Change was clear. Because then they had other interests on board. Yeah.
And so, and I'm saying, and I make us say, for me, I won't be surprised. Say, yeah, best I'll call about to be. Won't say Africa 2025. You go 2026, 2027. You go for my 2028. Yeah, she's almost a son of Subi Mudia.
I'm register with the EC.
Like I say, it can happen. Changing the baby, it may happen. So we are just hoping they won't change. But we welcome them. Yeah, we are operating a democratic dispensation. And it will be doing say or no super say or be contesting for the presidency. Why not? Anybody has the right to come and then contest. For us, we are unbothered about whatever they are doing. Because last lunch yana say throw shade at the new patriotic party. That means there will be
shade through.
I've forgotten exactly, but current secretary Ababia someone. I think I say after MPP are done in the next people's party. And then I say lunch, crash lunch my MPP. Because one of my throw shade back with the MPP no. Obi I was open.
Understandably so, because and they didn't live on a quiet
Obi and Pamomo. Obi and Pamomo. You see a crowd so I enter for Kunji and Guasia Meboa. It would did say crowd also. There beat me. What's a crowded also? It won't name people Munji and Guasia. Because what's in a party Munache? Opep so than party no flag bearer. What can I am ba? And to so I want to meet Rasimo Binsum Bedi. enti wo frim wo pen away frim focus on upe to me o enye MPP na ma to me so enti wo throw shade at the more and I say person form a political party and the first thing that you are doing is to attack an opposition party nyansa ben the womb nyansa ben na say be a womb and I say you want to substitute us and then come for that opposition you can say place na what the minimum say will be a call for contest or call for the ultimate attack the government. Point out the weakness of the government and give the people the reason why who believe is the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Nenye MPP abe attack you mono and abe ma the power. There be MPP we are focused. Because who free mu amuye who de amusi oh they are going to destroy the MPP na Ashanti region omba be the hobe pie there and there ebi mukura se we nya krobenya be say 20 to 40% wo Ashanti region we go see say
but the fact is that movie is move to sotie pa
ne de no nya o de kan MPP hu anya hwe ne de Alan vote nya even in Ashanti we to so forth the national election was out of so forth Chada of Ashanti region. And of Ashanti. Yes. So that means Chada crowd or grounds will be or buy Yanchebia or grounds or Ashanti region. And saying what party nimu and as what Ghana politics since. Only grounds in the region I will claim is free. And if they have something to do, they should focus on how to build a base in any of the regions. That should be their first focus. Build a base, build on your political party. Now maybe the next election, but also tear that fine. Because Cheddar, I know said the next one today will be coming. Because we meeting in Crawford will be almost one better baby. It's a Cheddar body. Your focus should be Cheddar. Sell babe ube in a free third. Hono no ababe jina yek wabaho. Because we shall see a che. Na Cheddar to me be pa ho batter now wa beto so forta. Eye nim gwa sia ma. So Cheddar should be your focus, not the MPP. If you want to fight an opposition party, it should be Cheddar. Not MPP. But if you want power, focus on the government. Unless we say maybe we are also building an alliance with them to attack the MPP. Yeah, also there. Come in and the NSS scandal. Bibi.
Manuel.
For me, BBC, and I call for. Ujidi se obi adibone wo kru ni mu afane ko gina mranani simple me de bia me kan me se obi eni ho a obebo man ne kro no every MPP ni mu na mama be gina fidie so e de defend eni pa kro no da bi
scan cross wendi
mendi bi me ni men pa kro no poni me number but famra kwan ne so na ni eni pa kro ne ndele that's my point. Member jina media mu and prosecuting in the media. Don't do that because yes I already we buin back on for. Oh, but say ye ni medu bo ahindi obeye no media mu. You can say ye ma me give to your worry. There is obejina media mu and prosecuting the first. Obi enim so o mabokro no. But emra ebo every we can say criminal case be say yeah assuming say back on ye innocent unto proving guilty. Yeah. But say uba media ni mu ebe prosecute ni pa krona obi mu adwene nya obi ananim that you can say emra adwen no one de ne say once wo so ayekronfo no ayekronfo enti at the end of the day kra say ye de court enipa kwa ni ko dibima nkofo adwen yo mo say eye judge no na maybe bibi akwa den thank you so if bibi ebesi bia ye didi so obi abokro in the previous government get your facts, get your evidence. When pakro no fa ne ko gina mbrem nani nindi memfa police phone ko ne ncha ahomache nkoche no na mfa bail condition emfa punish no there be nyoma menu we pen na me problem. Number 1, ne sell be prosecuting in the media. Number 2, sell kwa koche na odi bail condition ebe punish no. Aside from these two who gather document at the court. Say ujidi se nipe we aye ade ba ku mienu miense I have no problem with you. Because
so in particular reference to the case that your name or says Sibeni gift your wife, we can say for a fact the AG Uncle Chioma Naju de Sumo
there be
the AG and you sue bail and fan punish.
There be and the
your problem is that or your press
media no.
Okay.
Media no. And me problem. Say nanka onya the document or the call straight. Many problem on. But I'm happy. Say we moving from that. So far the me say why any media engagement be aside from the oyeno caneno.
Okay.
Until he should just gather his documents and everything or GDC obie ye bibia on gather document on fe nipa ko ni ko gina mbre nim se nipa ko ni di fo a o man no make sure say agis can free nipa ko nchen ama o man no nipa ko ni di bim so a ne nipa ko no afa ne ho so eno ano no bibi de mbidi wie the issue of the unemployment you see 2026
2028
yeah bibi unim me gidi say obi produce nyoma na oni ready marketer. You look for alternative markets.
Yeah.
Now we make you you can say intro no my yes I think that it happened under the previous government. You exported some nurses to I think Barbados
and
Jamaica. So I believe say if the government is because government cry, I'm not talking about only NDC buying government of Ghana. Any capacity no ain't me employing crowdphobia. I believe say we should look for alternative destination. Yeni amman bi a ye dwen say ye ko ni omo engage omo like ye kind of say nurses, omo like doctors, omo like physicians. Ni ejidi so but if they will be needing them as soon as possible no ye ni omo konye inhiemu ye ni omo nkasa. The answer say ye export these professionals and nurses for nkwa doctors for nkwa but teachers for so a so if possible say bit me export these people so that in the year 2028 no benya more unemployed association of Ghana for ewo memu habiem at least by then no our cultural cry should be at a level it should be at a level as a nation no ye bit me again we can manage and to be my this ready amedema if possible, so we can get other ways to get these people employed. And then your more kwaso. Say baby, we should look for means. We should look for means. Artisans, or like everybody. And then we should also be creative. I can't say a little as a nation.
Okay.
And ye bibiana ye we are trying to buy some page you mama ye. They be a make us ube real school ACIM. Hotel catering, you can't say hospitality
management.
Yes, we are now see open buying for with Juma. Start something. Movie school, no, you completed with a number of people. One thing I am why as a nation is say, Bibi,
but they have money doing for health professionals and say, almost kind of a Juma no Makusiano.
No, Bibi, for them, no.
My general advice.
Yeah, general advice. Once when we in school, why because I made sure you completed with a number of people, maybe 2 million and say they are 9 come together, start something.
Start something in the Canada.
Bibi,
me school. I had friends, we had plans.
Yeah,
but nobody was prepared to even give you small money to start it.
People say, yeah, baby say, they may boss say ACI, Adrian, and I say, PP Sabi. You have the technical no, Adriano. Mobile 500 be cry. Oh, BB 500 cedis. Now BB say make us say like student this and they can do something.
Something.
Kakra BB. Me born gun change say people are not facing things. People are really
for 50 Ghana cedis in you be new obiada.
No cre. BB and no cre because minim bipa.
Sure.
People are going through a lot. Yeah, now we are going through a lot. And a lot is going through us. Nyankopon share.
Start something then it can't
by a year no bam. I'm just talking about and you obiana. Yebeka so mu nyina ye zero. Yet na class. You no be any share. By your bi so ha bibi. They are also good to go. Enti omu bisa no. Ba ku mienu miense become together and start something. Man ye kra ma wo for be de betimi aboa mo. Na yen hwe ne yen boa aban no when it comes to the issue of employment. Then the nurses and the health workers too also government emboa na baby for from betimi ape bibia mo no so nyem.
Prince Kaunda
senior baby.
I'm into you on these vexed issues.
politicians na kase.
Bibi. Politician ba kwa
kase. Ba ko so lazy butcher ba abekanta.
Oh, research.
Sure. Bibi, to start with, match happy etifu nyina omomutie nyina we dey share na ache and so said the kan kan ne tin kwamu dey ne da sadama. Bibi, before I make the substantive issue, I want to me chip into your area discussion concerning street lights. Necessary. Why a J contract? Why a man a day? No. Let's face the problem. Let's face the problem. B. Me more etia. Obi our driving on the
Pedias road.
Pedias road. A immense Pedias and a job. B. We try you. Ubeto kana.
Yeah. And so few years ago, na Canadian association.
Ubeto kana. So we need good lights.
Yeah.
Ubeto kana. Yeah. And which is the Ga East and Equiapim South.
Yeah.
At least we have two very nice politicians, which is MPs and also the MCs. Yeah. So can they do something, through their own common fund?
Yeah.
Because that stress, be driver and they free 7 aircon. Now we could remember 11, 12.
Yeah, road markings and
BBR swap paper also. BBR paper.
Yeah.
And this the shout where I drive in the shout careful in it.
Yeah.
See best
that's driving in the evening in Ghana. Dangerous. Dangerous. You know essential glasses can cry, the na asama say cry my.
See best or mo hwe sa kwa na mai. Me entwe ma bibi nkosi ansa. Ya ba be the fire service firefighting approach and Sunny Abbey so any CVA and a penny beer that day no offer and I don't be area. There we are Daniana because he had the light base. Me Emma Nim could see San BB and see and San
Kodeko voter legacy. Vice President Ako donate
near me. So I asked myself, so we always wait, say BB see answer. On do akwa na afamu de as maame atete see obia kan wase but me entwen say ade ni nsi ansa na de bia na siwie a they will try to find solution and a solution no clear find immediate. We don't look at the long term.
That's true.
Yenya find solution within the short term now then na ti akoda ni entwen na say CBM because of my from 2023 to 2025 year woman nkwala omo through boats esono e wo nsuo so nkwala voter lake no enye edoso so first one happen here yekoye firefighting approach second one happen this about the seat one yasa koye firefighting approach so edie ne ye fa tie ye wie a so don't we go back call the dissect say sad we dey ashemonsa mo hwe say sad die we dey ma esi ye no ebi nsi bie. But no, so Osha na akwa politics because jacket no crown akwa the same MPP NDC agrono we should not invite politics or any bim. Best said kakra mekan fa no then quickly to go on party a yenua penny Alan edi abana abo osoro no pusa abon pusa because they never expected that name. Kasa behind the scene na Alan so he's moving from movement to political parties, but they never expected UP. So the UP, the if which is on the 15th, MPP had a crunch meeting.
Well, sure.
Yes.
Okay.
They had a crunch meeting.
Yes, I'm sure in the amendment.
they had a crunch meeting because now Omwatidino.
Okay.
So they had a crunch meeting on it. The UP, if you follow the tradition, and I do know, say, 13th of October was the 68 years of Buzia UP. 13th October.
I see.
Buzia ets in the UP, 13th October 1957.
Okay.
And Alan Swat in the UP 16th October 2025.
Interesting.
So 68 years, 3 days of Buzia's UP and Alan Swat in the Aba. And if you follow the track record of the then UP now, omo ye UP in opposition. Omo win na baby a Ghana.
Okay.
Omo win be merge with Northern People's Party, NLM, Angra Youth, the Muslims Association, and so it was in opposition. So
it is now we should be now.
Alan now merging from independent candidate because the movement was an independent.
Yeah.
This was also about the front line as a political party. Can it make any impact in our elections?
Help me.
No.
Only impact.
No. Years to come, but within the next 5 elections ahead of us.
Oh, 5 elections,
which is 20 years. No.
Oh, sir. 20 years.
Yes, no.
And then who is here?
Because if you look at our elections dynamics from 1992, Eba bedrew the end of Jerry, and from Jerry, Kufuor, Mos, Mahama, Akufo-Addo, Mos. Who break it from any party, the 2 major parties, now got to a party, you can survive it. You can pull the hairs. Let's pick the Obeda Samoa, the Eagle time, no. A shaky NDC, but there was no impact. One say, the thing is, it's not about the personality it's not about the personality moving away. It's the love of the party.
Okay.
The die-hard NDC member, say, Mama Tino, and ASM or tin who free NDC, a party, Mama can never make any impact in national election.
And then, question much watching, Doc.
Yeah.
Or say, your political organization and your political institution.
Thank you.
MPP, NDC are political institutions.
Thank
they
you.
go beyond individuals.
Thank you. And it is as individual, no you who free moi, who they be able to pull the big wings of that the old party to your party.
You still won't survive.
You still won't survive it. Because people love the institution, not the personality.
Is that to also say, sir, the notion, say Ghana 4 are tired of MPP and NDC, you know, any real ana?
Oh, we are tired of MPP NDC because of Omunia maybe a Omoye. I say we should look at the structure of NDC from the chairman to the
branch
to the branch executive. And I'll be MPP so. From the chairman to the branch.
To the polling station.
To the polling station. Okay, they are polling station. Yeah, school mates. Yeah, I for. Yeah, and it will be I scratch my back, make a scratch your back. Anything you want, sir. But when it comes to real politics, an NDC man is an NDC man. MPP man is an MPP man. Say, Baumia, Ekasene, Oshegria. Odokwane the you bargain so. But the typical MPP man will not vote for him because we're about me. So, but Obeshe Bura, they will vote for him. Okay. That's the same thing as a typical NDC man. Say, His Excellency President Mama say, oh, baby, I'm Medri. I want me to tell me who I for me political party. The typical NDC man will not vote for him. We will respect him as his personality. But when it comes to vote, a typical Ontomano, the same thing has happened here. UP making an impact in our immediate election is the 2028.
Yeah.
2028 election. They are not parts. It's a step of marketing.
Okay.
And it will take them 20 years for them to market themselves to consistently pursue their agenda and also pursue their policies consistent to market it well. And some Ghanaians may consider them. Yeah, they can fight between the 4th and the 3rd position. They can fight there. But to come to the front, the first two, okay. Because the Ghana politics, if you look at the dynamics, were from 92 MPP 4, one way or the other, say, young parliament, and contest presidency. Ghana has become the MPP NDC, either we like it or not.
See, duopoly, it has come to stay.
Yes. And so say something changed. But I will not say Kuante, say something changed.
Yeah. Something radical may happen.
Yes,
and personality to be Rollins factor be sort of.
And to say something changed. But as we speak now, for example, I was telling Emmanuel and Crawford, say 2028, MPP should forget it. They are not winning the election. They can do whatever they want. They are not winning it. But they will argue everything. They are not winning it. If Baumia is coming, whoever they are bringing can never win 2028 election. Can never win. There's a dynamics and there's so many things. Is
it the 8-year factor?
No, not the 8-year factor.
Okay.
No, it's 8 years.
They will get into this.
Yes, the 8-year factor. President Mama is not doing 8 years. He's not doing 8 years.
No, I mean 8 years
yes,
per party. Yes.
No, that factor may break 2028.
So
yes, that 8 years mantra, no, it may break 2028. And
if it may break 2028, then it's suggesting that somebody can really unseat the NDC.
Somebody can unseat NDC, but unless a strong candidate.
Okay.
A strong candidate. But I don't see any strong candidate coming from the immediate opposition.
Okay.
Because the immediate opposition is the MP. Oh, no. Masa. A topic for on its own. A topic on its own. I guess a day that we catch but no Crawford say, as we sit here, as of today, nobody in MPP can beat Baumia in MPP's election. Okay. Nobody. When 20, nobody can beat Baumia in MPP election. But when it comes to national election, we're out.
Okay.
So So the UP tradition, good. Say Allah has shake the Osono in opposition. He has shake opposition shaking opposition in opposition. Opposition shaking opposition in opposition. And he have shake them.
Bars.
Yes. Well, as we speak, still no, they are omonti asie edino.
Yeah.
And the name, and also it has its own history in Ghana politics. But just said it will always be in opposition.
I'm saying we're UP plus. Enhanced UP.
Yeah.
How the plus become?
UP plus.
Enhanced UP. Okay. Well, but it's still the same faces now.
The philosophy and principle of the UP,
Okay. So intino say yeah party same level yes yeah man say yeah party yeah party to what I say yeah party yeah party say because if you look at the leaders and also they still have the Northern Bloc, the Southern Bloc, the voter in the leadership no intine yeah party say Monfa mo MPP yeah party edru ha ebedro sina bibi yeah quick I'll go on the health issue.
Okay.
The area and say on my the politics are saying near my baby area on my it say Ghana we have all the natural resources. Our minerals a chef no any the etu no krane the etu na ndru 10% of our minerals a chef on my it say Ghana see you need any policy say you should have some that policy be a crazy policy be say we are producing professionals, maintain them and export some. Can we compare Ghana to Cuba? Cuba is less than 12 million population, but Cuba, every district have polytechnic, medical school. They produce doctors like how we produce Banchi or Ghana. District be our medical school. So district be produce medical professionals. And why the Cuba do simple is after they retain them, I say Cuba, if you be doctor, medical person will feel. See why they do say after they retain some, de be ma outside. And yet they're not for them to say Cuba doctors say mobile say no. And yes, say be be it's in a form like exchange program. And they are professionals. Ghana, as well, Cuba. Why can't we as a nation have a policy say we are training medical professionals, not necessarily nurses? You know, we should have a policy. Every region, every district, all our 276 or 61 districts, every district, at least we have a polyclinic.
A polyclinic.
Clinic there. Polyclinic there. Whereby every polyclinic, our nurses, they should absorb our nurses, do a mobile cano, then we take them outside for them to work, and also there will be some small exchange to them, and also then Ghana make money out of it. And so yet now, say our the backlog of nurses, I always say, 74,000. 74,000. And at the last financial clearance, buy. Nkrofo you roll you omo 2022 for. They say 2023 2024 go 2025 for so ko 2026 for oba. So sky means me I will not say any sika. We have money. You sika.
Na say any allowance more.
So thank you. You sika. So why don't we can still recruit them? But the danger we are facing is can we move out the politics out of the whole system? The whole system. Nanke ebia. Inso se backlog abegu we say no. Government intentionally ebia 1 year. Yamfa nurses. We will not roll new nurses into the institutions. They will try to create a the backlog. I started rolling new nurses from our training nursing our medical profile from institution into the system, so that we can feed up the system. But it needs some.
Your point is that we need to find a way around it.
Yes.
You can't close down the school.
No, not closing down.
The point is that say now all kind of crime far. We have to find
do something
a way around
it. So we need to do something around it. Say 2025. Projection 2026 projection mine say 23 students we are expecting 23,000 are coming out. 2027 35,000. 2028 47,000 to almost 74,000 no 179,000, so almost 180,000. And
you know why a lot of them are trooping to the nursing training colleges? Where we are SHS.
Thank you.
But to finance anya abosumi so a obenya kakra.
Obenya alawa no so owie a we nya adwuma kra obede do da you be consider omo. So and at the message say abanso should try and equip the medical professionals. You will be a specialist. He has been in system for over 60 years. Yeah. Or on a small clinic bishop baby. Can I buy bet me a so much? Or expanding. No, so far professionals, a be no bed in free abanso. We can do it. At least each community, a salam down. There was salam down. There
are no more private clinics.
Clinics here. Take care expanding until government can do it. Say, you are BB or clinic. Me show o clinic we bet me have 50. But be a financial constraint we for 20. Okay, we dey for 30 ne kan ho. Tax exemption. Yeah. The tax exemption, the amount some years tax exemption. Na fa no etua omoka. It's easy.
And
it's easy.
They have the capacity to employ, but equipment being
see
because for the professionals, most of them are resources.
Yeah.
So if the hospital cannot afford an MRI machine,
government should
all employee will be or the MRI.
So why don't we get government can do it? Say, this nation, we are not creative.
Oh yes,
we are not creative. Happy FM.
No, we are creative, but the creativity near the never for.
Okay, yes, okay.
When it comes to corruption,
we are creative when we can pocket money deals. We are creative, but to help the nation
solve the problems. Forget it.
If I'm saying Global Media Alliance, can we make more capacity? Yes, so maybe a Global Media Alliance hospital be more encrypt. Omo here MRI machine. Say mohwe na mo betimi a mo ntoma wo mo even kwa moto mo de mo fenso mo omo fanya adwuma but no mo ntua na kakra work and pay Tibosumi no mama mukakra. Monso government will give you some tax exemption on that thing.
We can think around the options.
We can move so we can absorb. But I go say no. I know absorb all the pressure. Everyone know say on jamu so ma nkrofo emboa. And I will be say na adwen say obeboa nso a obi kan. But I prefer going to government medical institution than private. Ubi say why? I say anye bia aban no. Be wo ho amanye boni bia me wo forever. But private na kakra bi no odema me and also atete ni mu nsensem bebre. So we can work around all this.
But the TV we agenda 111. Na your resource with equipment. You better deal with super.
I also na meba no. Expansion of medical facilities. At least every district should have a standard. And not the cheap compounds. Have a standard medical facility, which we can move on and cut this thing down within some short time. And it's doable. Because we need a crazy mindset and the Rollins type of...
We need a paradigm shift in the way we think.
Then we move on it and say, Ben also, my first year, I'm going to push all the resources into medical facility. Every district, Beatrice, you should have one or two.
Already we have ongoing projects.
So
we share a year, Piak for reporter, now normal buyer. Clearly, agenda 111 may not be continued.
Yeah.
Because
but me can say no the private sector.
You have and see a topic on
yes idea go for yes idea I'll be disappointed.
No, it's a topic on its own
because if you go to Gomorrah Central for instance it's almost completed. And then I may say this because I say so capacity of it in ISH man that you work on it fast. Yes, because I mean you can't leave it like that.
More about so you say GOG. There was no money.
Oh, yeah, yes,
you know, we understand the GOG system, very difficult. And also Ghana,
the amendment to the ABF.
Big push.
Okay.
And so agenda 111 is going to suffer.
But they should put it under big push.
It is not under it.
You have to work on it.
Okay. And also to go ahead and also
to
when I say Ghana, so now make us say they say with the World Health Organization standard, 1 nurse to 1,000 patients. But Ghana, we are yet pulling it down to 1 nurse to 600 and no a day. See to quick a people so NSS in idea. They can ding, but my woman. Bibi, Tisana State Institution, SICA. It means we can drill the state institution money into private ventures and individual packets. Then we are in danger. See, they hear and they say, and I say the system now has made union at theater. Say, me mompa say, Emmanuel Abamba Abemwa. Ya didn't go shebe bia. Na sankre botia. Ya didn't shebe bia. On the Yempa Avenue, the new Yesicano. We are because your party no Mobianca. And Chedi, ye Chedi, we are a buy for front a bar. Then you have Omotata, yes, oh, okay. About no Becca say, there's Avenue, the Pacho, Nebra, the entrance, the Trianica cracker. Now, with me to 60%. With me to 60%. So that will me we are then I'll measure say be busy as na me who buy some pay 60% not to baby.
And I pay so many. Because I no cut in America.
Ye jelly me say we jelly me essential me partner me ba because there's
10 years na America after 10 years me ba my 7 me term.
Yes, essential because jelly me essential na ma because there's a
so immediately the sentence comes, it takes effect.
This is what they say. Would meet me essential so no man because there's this legal term. There's case study. You won't be that say it will be at me essential after our mind. We don't know how it will end. So
we are tried in absentia and sentenced
in absentia.
So Tino, yes,
beginning
on that. Your senior brother, he's my senior brother, Dr. Inin. Or some of us, you will see Hope Kakra, because he said he was doing the trial within our space. because they say, do be as Ghana for the Yedoko Chuaba. Ora. You buy a bet warm. You be more my say. You be say. Oh, we are sika. To also bet you there, baby, you bet trauma. Chuom. Plenty talking, no.
By a press conference.
Press conference and yen in a chair. So, the mestre, the ecosi, more mummy and say, Opuni diano. 8 years, na court, na Ashia Kubi. If there is case, the best record, Judge no matter, Yatias, say, there's judicial break, and anything was that they are postponing indefinite. But when they resume, at least AG.
Okay, so you say
who are no say there's ghost names. Oh, Mutras share high. And this the issue of ghost names, you know. And so
digitalization as of ghost names.
Share a syndicate. Digitalization. Me I met computer like you know. Mini incentive. Kakra no na mode mame. Na wo digitalization about say a fan chain no so no. Ensambo me. Ele computer is garbage in, garbage out. So it's the same thing.
Welcome to Mami Tio.
One of us, any at first, see our march again, because at least which news cause of one thing.
Of also,
oh yes, because then I meet program no
$1 buffalo. Yeah.
Abasobo, I'm the bank of Web Bank the boy and say
1.4 billion.
For most what this particular year, no, you sit now bottom of the parliament. I say, yeah, the my bomb basso, no, so. I don't know this one here. Dolly Abba from Nim the course called initial stage, you know. It's saying something. But it's also saying something because you know what this guy I'm saying should have we're talking about when the dollar was going down. Yeah, so the more good I had tone and then yes, sir. Once at the point in time, you can say amount for coaches. I'm saying for size. There we saw the dollar going up again. So now that you're calling go for some back, the dollar is going down again. So does it mean that the currency is helping us in terms of this our currency issues?
You know something what I think about this thing. Galamsey may be helping us stabilize our city, but it is not the solution to the problem.
Okay.
Yenya dollars because you see a ton gold.
Yeah, more export, okay.
But the true solution to that problem way, industrialization, import substitution, and yamana ye de dollar ne kokotono. If you see them produce and only a permanent stability of our currency.
That's true.
A solution, but it's artificial.
Short term.
So let's move on to my issue. And
so are pumping 1.4 billion. Governor, yes.
Dollar na pumping
artificial.
So when you are pumping.
No, the artificial is part of the solution.
So when you are
long term.
Yes, that's
so when you are on pumping. Say you are cotton go no yes Canada. I know but you are pumping. No, this Canada won't be pumping.
And artificial.
But the issue that say you more dollar.
Me artificial no too.
What make it artificial? Because you don't have the dollar.
When you study who send a managing currency, using currency to support your currency is part of the solution.
Yeah, so where do you get a currency to support your currency?
Permanent, yes.
So I'm saying that, but what I'm saying is
that
where do you get a currency to support your currency? It's because you've gotten something somewhere. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe and maybe I hear Hana $80 nebia, it will be subsidized when I come from.
The president in our kind.
Yeah, so yeah, but and then I'm saying it's not that topic. So let's move to the other side. So all I issue know well. I mean, to say that not mean a big blow to MPP, especially with the name. You understand? Yes, because who say Alan perceived to be an Ashanti. You understand? We are not doing tribal politics, but at least maybe also
these are facts.
Yes, they are facts. Inti me fan say a man for feel so Akufo-Addo be for party no we no asan the party na command of for inti yes and the phone be need dia yen kwoti yen na intimi yen break come at yen send the kwada na mo bia. Me this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a distraction mission.
If you can't teach them confusion.
Me feel say nipa yen against so because there's no way between MPP and this, you know. Any third force we are this particular point in time be power. But the person okay, yeah, they are way na. I mean that's what I'm seeing.
No, but because I say Ashanti, there be make us Ashanti not debate mu no. Ashanti phone cash e Alan. Inti Ashanti phone yet
I don't understand me so what you say for this point because party Kufuor and the Beji power. Edu buy buy when Timan find the power. Kufuor is Ashanti or they buy not the Beji power.
No, but the MPP cannot say Ashanti region your stronghold.
Yes.
And Obia will free Ashanti region or pay to me, you know, or rely on that stronghold.
But there may be problem. They say all can. As I say Ashanti for no.
No, his references to the man Ashanti, the man Alanche.
Yes,
but he doesn't even have a base in Ashanti region.
No, that he doesn't have a base.
View.
That's your base. That's your view.
That is your view.
He showed me the last election.
No. What I'm saying is that Nipano Kufuor no Ashanti.
I hear you need second opportunity.
By this time, you say Kufuor no Ashanti. But to me, the party by power. We can appoint more to majority of them because we be one no feed that side. Akufo-Addo buy. Kufuor and Akufo-Addo aba. Ono so a chimney. Obefa party. Kufuor we na all kono. No nya anka. Somebody from the side befa ba wenya. But Akufo-Addo made sure say at least so you be from the side the crowd now. Only be or so affiliated to him. Normally the party no be no election. And now, okay, the way I normal cause from party, but there's no way any true Ashanti man will lead the party at this particular point. Even Kennedy, because I can't if you are saying, confirm me, your mom chance here, any year, me fast about me, any Kennedy. You understand? Woman now we are the two contenders are ever denying. So I'm going to be meaning and I'm going to true Ashanti. Yes, indeed, Nesadia, because Alan said you said no. Sadia no quote by me I'm Ashanti region. A cocker do I'm Ashanti region. Until I take advantage and say a boy, Sankophone back when you and I say microphone or no. Me, I'm about the party for a partner. So no, if it's a MPP for you people buy. The real UP about there, I think of being China. Almost I'm a genius.
This can't be real UP.
No, that is that, yeah, but the fight, but psychologically. Go for no more this time, go for more this time. No, young guys, only need the UP no.
And
history, I'm saying that no, I'm saying that, but what I'm saying that this time no, UPRB fine, and say old UP no. But we go for Mudi, Alan achieve be more power. We now go for MPP for be more jail couldn't it? It's same say go to Abbey, nay be as a Kennedy to a bono. None go for some good year. And the pattern almost saying what I say. That's what I'm trying to say. Say a strategic move, Alan, I know. Do all farm a pepper.
Because I don't say all kinds of say can you lose now when lose failure.
Of course, yes.
I say me about.
Oh, the back what did I say? Say Alan Bismark, Alan make like I say Ken
showdown.
Oh, say Olusu now of full say you chinchim inside now say.
So now when you go back and say results like NFF on chances. Okay. You understand?
Also not concede until the official declaration of the EC.
Okay.
Worry.
Fine. Inti ebanesa. So be Alan crown up so side the crown more. Obesan lobby in Charlie. Miami Vice.
Okay.
You understand? What's it?
Not she never.
Fine. Forget about that. A point is a game, a strategic game. You understand? Ni paro person will say akra say inti. So opportunity ara dem. Me fan say okra. So inti me fit say na me hunu. Na me call we NSS. But okay, you see our case judges record strike intina. Omo break. Intina because na mentiasi.
Yeah.
Na mentiasi intina obe postpone case indefinitely. But explanation on matches. I mean, me feel say yenye na fast because Ghana for about 2 years, 2 over close 2 million vote difference the man this no anya economy ntia o eye tia e betin kofo agum because Ghana for fee say kofo be we ska ba woni bibi me dey be make say
you have used the right word. Ghana for feels say feelings na kofo be
yes
feelings
all
because of the way our politicians come
yes me Ghana as far as be can say Ghana politicians ya ma blame bia baby say ye di no kura ne dana na ye di blame no kura yan fanko. The blame is now on MPP NDC. Inter people are taking advantage. The you know me say ufia escafo and then we ka prison for them. That's why I come to me say don't cry for them.
Okay.
Because these people you may see them wretched outside. But most of them live different life home and they different life in their institution. My wife can see only woman be called 37. No more continental boom. Na woman ni kuru immigration officer. Na ma many back out the bebano. The different car. Now one day the woman not chap to and drive na say ni kuru efi adwuma fan. Ni kuru fi adwuma back ni kuru di buy no. Who the make I won trem. Because of person put you say oye nyen. But a Japade no gufie. That is what
papa ne ko adwuma de alacha but ne yiri use no
they go fie no or they go we can read no man there podcast so but all this podcast go see adwuma asem beba you understand enti kwofo na wo mu digana fosika mu digana nyan eye civil servant fo but don't of the civil servant fo by MPP NDC ya die gu so.
Do you know what I say to that? Political class.
Exactly.
I don't know a connivance so. And you one side oh. And you say civil servants need and a politicians need your money. A civil servant cannot steal without the support of a politician.
No, they do, Papa.
And a politician will not steal without the support of a civil servant.
Bibi they do, Papa.
Collaboration,
Bibi they do. I'm telling you, Bibi they do, Papa.
Collaboration,
they do. Civil servant they do, Papa. They do, Papa.
Tamale Teaching Hospital. A collaboration.
Tamale Teaching Hospital.
Well, sometimes
who are political head of a ministry.
Politician be there.
What's it?
Tamale Teaching Hospital recently Public Accounts Committee. Obi awewu. Still. Now omo edin bi o friends omo ma kill said
yes
wewu still
verification omo verify man
etua no
eji salary politician
na me bo
politician be there ho
politician
is not there.
The only thing is
so what the
only blame
now as head na sa nema na ekoso to aso what does it tell you?
It means he's incompetent. The politician is incompetent.
The politician also has deal as civil servant the brano.
Well, and it's another issue.
Yes, a collaboration and connivance.
And it's another issue. But what I can say is,
when you new account,
what I can say is, I mean, you say, and no, a year factor, but me, the person can say, Ghana for young guys.
NSS are the civil servants.
Oh well, Sanko for Crown. Well, they are civil servants
part of it.
They are civil servants. Who says Sanko for now? Who say Yena? MPP na be here no be first no
connivance
first no civil servant can get political appointment and first can any political appointment but MPP buy and one more take it that adena ba that be first can that is any political appointment
anya mu na my ne sa
yeah first I buy no
direct
yeah just the top ebia CEO banne yeah, they are basi wa bada it is so. Thank you. Mona yes, I don't check. Direct nti bibi beka say.
Ya pon.
Say no man dey a boy man. So nti perifo ya nhwa na yen sense. Na Ghana ebe yanda mahama nemum there lot of focus here. So no be time nti if you say
no ejuma
my battery.
Ebe
na oni na we dey 1 minute. Call we can say abodanfo. So ma mu na wrong. Unim. Embibi uniba. O ka say omode mami bi a oyara ko tubu so wu. na one me ko na see I don't enter skit ban back was na we dey normal ko ye den ko for be go hospital na say do me bi na mo ko form ba eluduam na abodanfo se ko abodanfo school a ye hwe no munyo mo feeding ni ye issue amoma mo pack mo guka na ju ye bi to bi jabe 20 guka so anaju e be jawo magua e be gugu that's what they do because oniska ori feed wo mo hono nti yes nko fo no na abonti say ko fa na what ne ko hospital dey fi abeto kwa ho nti be so na pack so say obudu na fresh one no ja hono ke ja na freshly so nti that is what
his name is Ebokum Sen. Many thanks to you for coming through. Manuel, Nyamisha Bebre, and enjoy your weekend, gentlemen. Bidine Bismark Brown, Obetimia Fremi BB, me Jemudiama, Happy News team, Namada, me team Nuswa Seb, Joel Sanko, Jimaima Adato, and Joyce Akumeniwa. Enjoy your weekend and enjoy the rest of our shows. Let's meet on Monday in one piece and not in pieces.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.